do the scores on this.
Weather update. It's extremely windy, but it's warm. It's nice and sunny here in Celtic Park. I feel like a weather forecaster, the amount of times I've had to reference the weather today. It's changed that many times. Let's get on with the football though, and the atmosphere here at the 2023 FRS Recruitment GAA World Games. We're on final number 7 of 9, I think. I may have lost count. It's the ladies' international final for the Rebecca Dowling Cup. And it's Charlotte James Connolly's from the United States of America against Canada. Yes, it's a North American grudge match. There, I built it up for you. Canada in the red and James Connolly's in the navy. Excuse me. And the referee is out in the middle. That's Seamus Mulvihill from Kerry talking to the two captains before this game, which is eagerly awaited, not just by the players as the wind picks up again and by the crowd, but also by Jimmy Doyle, who is with me and who's based in Calgary and is here for the games. You wouldn't have missed it, Jimmy, and you're really looking forward to this game, and it's okay to nail your colours from the start.
Yeah, no, it's good afternoon, Jerome. Yeah, no, it's going to be a huge game. Now these teams played against each other in their group stages on Wednesday. Charlotte come off with a 2-2 to 1-2 victory, so we're hoping to reverse that now today. Two very, very good teams. Now the standards amazing here. The ladies' football has just been brilliant to watch.
Why is that in particular over the last while? Did the Canadian Championships last year, they had their own one for the first time, did that sort of thing help?
Well, yeah, that definitely helped. Now we had a massive tournament in Toronto. We're also looking at, you'll see quite a few of our players out here actually have an AFL background, so they played quite a bit of Aussie rules. So we've got those transferable skills coming over. We've had a massive increase in the last couple of years with immigration also from Ireland, and that's just pushing the standard up. So these Canadian girls are they're matching the Irish girls over in Canada.
The wind is at times turning into not quite hurricane, but extremely strong, and it's going from left to right. You see the referee, Seamus Mulvihill from the ladies football referees, and on his back it says take a second. That's the message as well this year in ladies football. And that's good running by number 11, Erin Loughnane, who's a super player. I've seen her play at the West Coast Sevens in San Diego, and an excellent player she is. They have lots of great players here, and you see that already. Lovely layoff as well as they go for a score at the start, and they get it. 1 point to no score for Canada, using that strong wind and plenty of skill as well. They have a score on the board against Charlotte James Connolly's, and I can't emphasize enough just how strong that wind is. So playing from left to right, so Canada playing with that big advantage in the first half, and Charlotte will be trying to do this kind of thing. Possession, hold on to the ball. They won't be able to let the ball travel as far. Nice little ball into the pocket in front of the number 8 Taylor Munro. That's the sort of ball that you need to play in. This is good play from Charlotte into the wind, and they're going to have to work the ball right in to try and get a score. Seamus Mulvihill says this is where you take it from. That's Angie Fumo, the number 2 for Charlotte. Charlotte rocked the United States a couple of years ago when they won the Ladies Senior Championship. First time I think in 39 years that anyone outside the Big Four had won it. That's the sort of progress that they have made. They're an incredible story, and they're still going extremely strongly, as you can see. For Canada, this is Jen Minchin. There's a kick pass that is going astray. That's using the wind, but not using it cleverly because it's gone too far. A little hand pass there maybe would have worked. So it's not much point having a really strong wind. You have to use it. It doesn't give you scores. This is good play by Courtney Durbin. Still in possession. The two number 11s clashing there. This is Fumo. Comes inside with a nice interception. Charlotte persists, trying to get an angle for a score, but Canada have all their players back bar one. This is Melissa Gannon. And as she got it, I think that may have gone to the right, and indeed it has. So going through the teams for Charlotte in the navy. And number 1 is Andrea Leduc, 2 Angie Fumo, 3 Amy Deneen, 4 Melissa Gannon, 5 Shell Phillips, 6 Chelsea Binder, 7 Samantha Baldwin, 8 Taylor Munro, 9 Colleen Kerriger, 10 Carolyn Minnock, 11 Courtney Durbin, 12 Natalie Richards, and 13 Jen Brown. This is their number 4, Gannon. That's a good ball again, and there's room in behind here. Munro was all on her own. She had drifted in behind, and Canada have not watched that at all, and they were a little bit fortunate there. The ball didn't get through because it was definitely a goal chance there. In fact, Canada have nobody Well, no, I thought they'd no one on the goals, but actually their goalkeeper is wearing a very dark or navy jersey, so that's clashing with the Charlotte players. She might have to put a bib on at some point. And this is the 11 for Canada. This is Loughnane. She's running the show for them so far. Now using the wind, but that's too high again. And the thing was that number 13, Clodagh Keane, come out to meet it. Was expecting the ball low in, but the wind just carried it over. So we'll bring in Jimmy in a second with some more details on these players, but there hasn't been a chance to take a breath in this game. It's been played at a great pace. This is Melissa Abu Ayed, number 4 for Canada. What's her background again, Jimmy?
So Melissa, yeah, she's Lebanese. She just started playing football 2021, and yeah, she's picked it up with storm. Yeah, we're just looking at Canada. The nerves haven't settled, I think, yet. A few misplaced passes, like I say. We're trying to get it. We got that early point from Daphne. Daphne stuck it over with her left foot. She's a right-footed player, but she actually kicked the insurance point in the semi-final against France with her left as well. So it's a very handy skill to have. We got Aaron Loughnane here's just a driving force. We got it out to Kira.
This is much better. I mean, they're working the ball through really well. But look at that for a block, and it was the Lebanese girl who came over to, or no, it wasn't. That was the other number 4, Melissa Gannon, who came over to make the block. I was wondering there. Sorry, it's been a long day.
No doubt. Yeah,
but yeah, sorry, go on ahead.
Yeah, Canada just filtering back here, maybe a bit too slow though. We need to get behind the ball here. It's 1-on-1.
And this is Baldwin coming through, and she's got her free. So the Canadian team, number 1, Lisa Langevin. What do you know about her?
Lisa Langevin. So this is Lisa's 5th World Games, I believe. Lisa is.
There's only been 4.
Well, I think she played in the pre-World Games. There was.
Was there one?
Yeah, there was a couple that happened. Yeah, I think there's been 6 in total.
Okay.
Yeah, Lisa's a lawyer there now, and yeah, she had a great game in the semi-final. Also, she made some big stops, kept us in it. She's prone to coming out of it too, so she plays that modern goalkeeping role.
Okay. Well, you have to do it in this 9-a-side, don't you?
Yeah. So here she comes now, right on cue. Thanks, Lisa.
Yeah, they're going to have to change that jersey though. I'm surprised Seamus hasn't got on the case there already, or somebody has with the officials here, but maybe they will. This is the number 13. This is Jen Brown against the number 13, and the number 13 is Clodagh Keane.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you have Jacqueline Halliday is wearing number 12.
Correct. Yeah, Jacqueline's come from. She's one of our Australian rules converts. This is her first World Games now. She plays with St Mike's in Toronto, and she is a teacher.
13, Shauna Merkley.
And then Shauna Merkley, yeah, she's one of 2 sisters there. Her sister Erin is also out on the field here.
Number 9.
Number 9, yeah, that's Erin there. So that is their first World Games. Shauna's actually an actress, so we're going to see now if she puts on a show for us, hopefully today.
You leave the puns to me, Jimmy. Daphne, I'm looking at the wrong team again. Taylor Monroe, number 8. Now Colleen Kerger, all the way over the bar. That's a fine point. The wind has settled a bit, and the conditions are now lovely out there. So not such a factor, but still a very useful point for Charlotte. That brings it to 1 point each. So low scoring, but look at that. I was about to say it's full-blooded, and there's an example of it. And Seamus Mulvihill, the ref, says that's just a coming together. Get on with the game. Number 12 is Jacqueline Halliday, the girl you were telling us about there, number 12. I've noticed, Jimmy, the last while the build-up from Canada has been much slower. They haven't gone for the big boot forward because it hasn't been accurate.
Well, they gave away a couple of sloppy kicks. There's a big one from Aaron.
That's a better one, and that one has worked, and that's gone to Jenna Bender, number 2.
Jen has a lot of energy up that right wing for us all week here now, so hopefully she can take it on.
It's been a long, long week. You've had a lot of energy. There's Loughnane with a super score. And that was as much about the composure, really, by the number 2 Bender and holding on to the ball.
Yep.
So then you have 5 Jen Minchin.
So Jen Minchin again is another AFL. Jen's actually a downtown Toronto cop, one of the toughest beats in Canada. So she should be able to handle anything that's going on out there.
And 6 is Amanda Unwin.
Amanda Irwin, I think.
Irwin,
yeah, again an AFL convert. This is her 3rd World Games. Her great grandparents are from Donegal, yes, and then they're the O'Donohues. That's their link.
And Jenna Bender at number 2.
And then Jenna Bender, yeah, we just saw her going up the right flank there for that last point. She's got Galway heritage. She's one of the 3 Ottawa girls. She's in there with Lisa Langevin and Daphne. So they're 3 stalwarts there from Ottawa.
Charlotte on the attack now, though. I think that's 2, is it, Fumo? And she does well. Referee gives great advantage, and off she goes. Oh, keeper comes out really well. But Charlotte get it back, and the keeper's out, and the ball nearly ended up in the net from Kerger, but not quite. Daphne Ballard, number 8 for you.
So Daphne there, she stuck over our first point there. Yeah, very good two-footed player. Again, one of the 3 Ottawa girls. She works in law as well, so her and Lisa are the 2 Ottawa legal eagles for us.
10, Ciara Murphy.
So Ciara, this is her first World Games. She actually came up through the CYC program, which is great to see. Like, that's a big part of this calendar thing, is where it's on this week also in San Francisco. So she's come up through the ranks there. Ciara's been excellent for us this week. Now she's doing really well. This is her first World Games.
Another kick pass, but it hasn't got to the intended target. Kerger was in there sharply to read it really well and get it up to Fumo again, who's been very lively in that playmaker area, and she tries to get it through to Minnock, but it doesn't get there. Good defending by Halliday. Now, they keep giving the ball to Loughnane. She's the playmaker here, but she's decided now wisely to just fist pass or hand pass, but that is also intercepted. Charlotte working so hard in this game to get back and cover, and that's 2 or 3 times they've frustrated Loughnane. And tell me about Erin Loughnane.
So Erin's an outstanding athlete. Obviously, she's very much the heartbeat of this team. This is Erin's 6th World Games, if we're taking in those previous ones. She, again, AFL background. She also played top-level university volleyball, so she's got a phenomenal standing leap. She's a super, and she's also a teacher. She's with St Mike's Club in Toronto. Oh, it's a bump in the back.
And Sarah Batley at number 17.
So Sarah is a member of Peterborough Club, the newest club in Canada. So she's a brand new player, and they're a brand new club. So we're delighted to have her on. She's the only Peterborough representative here. She has a soccer background, so we'll be looking for a few goals from her, hopefully, in this game.
And where's Peterborough?
So Peterborough is in Ontario, so I guess, yeah, I mean, Toronto's just such a sprawl these days. Peterborough is in the region of Toronto, we'll say. Just
another wide for Charlotte. They're being a little bit frustrated. They're trailing 2 points to 1, but they've been pressing an awful lot. And finally, Clodagh Keane, 13.
So Clodagh Keane up top there now. She is Belfast heritage now. She's been very lively up forward for us. Like I say, she's sort of playing that lone role up there. She's usually very good at coming out onto a bouncing ball. She's great for judging. Her family own the Galway Arms, which has been the sponsor, one of the major sponsors for Canada here. It's a great bar in Toronto, so if you're in the area, give them people a visit. They've supported us really well here.
So she's from Belfast, but the bar is called the Galway Arms.
Yeah, well, yeah, I never actually asked that question, but yeah.
And do you know what her club is in Belfast? Is she County Down or County Antrim? Probably Antrim.
She would be Antrim. Yeah, it's Belfast heritage. Now she's not herself from Belfast, but that's where her roots are.
I see what you mean, yeah.
She also came through the CYC
It's a good
program.
effort. That might drop in the net. It goes over the bar. Yeah, we see I'm in Belfast, but I'm with Breda and carried up for County Down as well. So you have some. That's why I asked the question.
Yeah. No, we get a little piece of down, thank God. Oh, and it's a bit of a stray kick.
This is a really interesting game here. Even though it's only 2 points to 1, I feel like they're sort of cancelling each other out, and they're both playing at a very similar level in this game, and with a lot of energy, despite the fact that the last 4 days have been very trying on the body. You know, both sets of teams seem to be very lively, and they just haven't really sparked into life as yet, but they're pressing, and it seems only a matter of time that something's going to happen here.
Well, this is the Canadian girls' 9th game this week, so definitely a bit of a toll on the bodies, and I think Charlotte maybe just have the edge in this, even though we're ahead on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they're doing most of the pressing, yeah.
Great work from Erin. Very much an all-action player there now. We try and work it up to Clodagh, hopefully. Oh, it's over the top again.
Oh, again. How many times has that happened in the first half?
We need to bounce that in front of Clodagh now, and that's where she does damage.
There's a funny message in the YouTube chat. This fellow Liam says, "What is this?" He says, "I never knew Canada and that other team even played football." No. And that's the benefit of partly of this here. It puts you on the map more, doesn't it? You play the World Games, you know, you have your own Canadian Championships for the first time. You played CYC, but the World Games, has it given Canada something different?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, we're trying to work through the youth programs. I mean, for many years, the GAA, like in many foreign countries, was relying on expats, and we're really trying to push it now to get locals involved. and you can sort of see the fruits of this. You've seen some of these players out here have come up through the underage ranks, and we're really starting to see the benefits of that now. So the Canadians are obviously, hockey's their big sport, so I mean between hurling's just the one that kind of draws them in, and then we get there's obviously ladies soccer's massive over there, and so we get a lot of transferable skills. It's scoreable free here.
There's also a comment, which one's from Ireland? I think we should explain, this is the international final, so it's for teams outside Ireland and for non-Irish.
Yeah, that's correct. No Irish-born players on the field here.
But they bring them home to Ireland. The first World Games were in Abu Dhabi, but now the World Games are played in Ireland. So all these people have a chance to come home and get the whole Irish experience. And I'm no doubt that there's the bib going on now. I've no doubt that they've had that this week. They've enjoyed themselves and they've gone to a twinning exercise. Both teams will have gone to a club in Derry and they'll have just really enjoyed it. Maybe some of them were at the hurling final last week. Maybe even someone going to the football final on Sunday. So they're getting the whole GAA Irish experience, which I'm sure they're loving.
Oh no, definitely. Yeah, there was a few of us were down at the hurling, and then we're going to be down for a Dublin Kerry on Sunday. So really looking forward to that. The twinning exercise is something I should definitely draw some attention to. We were out in Craigban there, and all of the clubs put on a great show. I mean, we had we got to see the facilities. There was Irish dancing. They put on a bit of grub for us. So first class. Now it was great to go around and see the local clubs. They really did a great job. All the volunteers there.
The good thing about YouTube live chat as well is that people can come on and add to the conversation if there's things that you and I don't know, and there is a lot that we don't know.
Oh, no doubt.
So Michael Keane has said Clodagh Keane is from Carryduff. Oh, so there you go. County Down. It was the County Down side of Belfast. Well,
excuse me, yeah.
On the outskirts, on the suburbs there, you might say. So definitely a County Down girl.
Oh, that's it. Even better.
Referee is signalling like an Italian traffic warden or not a traffic controller in the middle of a roundabout. You don't know, he just tells everyone to go.
I think we've just switched it up a bit here now. Aaron Lucknan's pushed into forwards and Clodagh's dropped back a little. It just wasn't seeming to work out. We weren't getting quality ball into Clodagh, I think. So there we go now. This is Aaron Merkley.
There's Clodagh on the ball now, the Carryduff girl. From now on, she's the Down girl, not the Derry girl.
Trying to force that through the gap that wasn't really there. Jenna was free on the right, would have been a better option maybe, but.
Yeah, it's 3 points to 2, just to 5 scores, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like it's more than that. They just haven't been applying the finishes, and both teams just getting in tackles all the time and turning it over and not being able to press.
Yeah,
it's a frustrating one for them, especially, I mean, for Canada. They have the wind advantage, but any chance they've got to get forward, they've done this kind of thing and just overhit it, and it just hasn't worked for them.
Even Aaron couldn't catch that one. Now we just need to get that bit more composure with that final
but sometimes,
ball.
Jimmy, a team plays well into the wind, because they're controlling the ball more now. Not that you'd want to, but there is the first half. Canada have 3 points on the board. They have a 1 point lead. And on the scoreboard, on paper if you like, that doesn't sound great.
It doesn't sound great, no. I mean, the previous game on Wednesday was also a tight one. It was 2-2 to 1-2, so it's not a high-scoring affair by any means. Canada definitely been preferring more of a defensive system. There are 2 coaches there, Alton and Justin, are 2 Tyrone men, so they're very much into this defensive style.
And for anyone who's watching, I can tell you that Jimmy winked at me there. So a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but I know exactly where you're coming from, Jimmy. It's half-time, it's 3 points to 2. Second half is coming up in a couple of minutes. We're going to take a very short break.
Goal! That is really selfless play from Paddy Small. Canavan, another one. Opportunity here, shot goes in. Is it going to trickle in? It is! Here's McCarthy. McCarthy to win it! It's a scramble defence and it's not going to hold. Saved again. Rory.
What a finish, boys. Incredible. Couple of goals at the end. What was that about?
We came back from 8 points behind and we had to win this one. We fought all week now for this finish, for this game, and it was the final. We needed to win this. We had to win this, and yeah.
A bit of a retaliation because we had so many games we lost by 1 or 2 points, and we needed this. We really needed this.
Well, they got a goal down at that end, and it was a great goal. I think it was the number 5 got it, and I thought you were done. Yeah. But the heart and the way you come back and the way you got those goals and the penalty.
Oh yeah, I think it's all about our supporters. They were so loud. This pushed me so much, and I think that's half of it at least.
Yeah, we fought like crazy.
And the scenes at the end showed what it means to you, all the celebrations.
Absolutely, yeah. Like all the work we put in the last years, coming here, training we had, and the whole week, as he said, we just lost most of our games. We lost by 1 or 2 points, and we had to win this. And then when we got the 2 goals in from our opponents, it was fighting time. We had to get those 8 points.
You came back the same way Limerick did against Kilkenny last Sunday in Croke Park.
We were in the stadium actually. It was unreal as well.
So you took inspiration from that?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're also proud. Like the last time we were at the World Games, we kind of lost most of the games, and that's pretty decisively. And now we competed for every game, and this shows how much development we had in these 4 years now. And we have 2 hurling teams here, and it's a bright future for hurling in Germany, I guess.
Yeah, I can see the smile on your face when you say that. It means a lot to you. I mean, you are 2 German guys. I mean, you're not Irish lads over in Germany.
No.
You're developing the game. You have a love for it. You've got your arms around each other. This means a lot to you. What is it that you love about the game of hurling?
It's something else. Like Germany is all about soccer, and we're fed up with soccer, to be honest. And hurling is something completely else. And the culture behind it, the sort of community, because in Germany we have just 11 clubs for a country with 80 million people living there. And we know everyone. It's like a family. Like those guys.
Welcome back to the second half. A few seconds on the clock, and Loughnane going for a score right away. Oh, she's put it wide. Very close in from here. I thought that was over, but the umpires said definitely not. Remains 3 points to 2, but a signal of intent from Canada at the start of the second half. But let's see how Charlotte used this win. That's a good low ball in, and the referee says that she went in with the leg. So a free out for Canada, but immediately it's Charlotte not going for the big hoofed ball forward, going to try and work it through the lines. I guess that may have been the word from their coaches, but they're in a good position, Charlotte. 1 point down, but playing with a strong wind, and that kick out has gone extremely high. Can she pick it up? That's good work by Amanda Irwin for Canada. Puts it in there, but nobody there. In fact, the 2 number 13s are there up against each other, and this is Jen Brown under pressure. Too much pressure on fouls. The referee rightly saying careful with that. I think it was a knock around the head, Jimmy, wasn't it?
I think, just a bit of a stray hand now. It was nothing, not much in it, but just enough to get the free. But again, that ball into the Canada forward line, there wasn't enough communication on it. I think she was just waiting for a ball over the top, and she got a low ball in.
Yeah, and referee, as you know yourself as a referee, Jimmy, just making sure that she's okay.
Anything above the shoulders there, and I wonder if she got in the eye maybe, or hopefully she's okay now. She looks good to play on, I think. So making some early changes here for Canada now.
Oh yeah, they're running players on and off, and there's even a player getting her laces tied by the lines person on the far side. That's in the spirit of the competition. Andrea Leduc, number 1, puts it forward to number 2, Angie Fumo for Charlotte. And they're working the ball very intelligently, and these girls have game experience over the last few years. You don't win the US Nationals for nothing. You have to earn that, and they did earn it over a number of years. They know their football, and here is an ideal chance, and this is what you get, Jimmy, from working the ball in. Things break for you, you keep the possession.
That's it. In a former life I actually coached Vancouver ladies, and we came up against Charlotte a couple of times in US Nationals, and they were just starting. There were a lot of converted soccer players, and you can really see that there's some super athletes in there. I think a lot of college athletes. So they've taken the Gaelic now. They're some good footballers there. Should be a free point.
Melissa Gannon indeed pops it over. Yeah, game management is important, and we've seen it even from the French lads playing earlier on. They're not looking out of place, and they know how to manage a game. And that is important, so they're not just playing for the crack. I really think the likes of the World Games has helped them so much to develop in that sort of way. They're much more aware of how the game can be played. Now there's a ball into the forwards, intercepted by Andrea Leduc, number 1 again, and Fumo, number 2 again. And at the back it always seems to be the number 13, Jen Brown. And it's a slow build up again. Keep possession here, don't waste it. Samantha Baldwin is number 7, Melissa Gannon again, 4, who got that point. That makes it 4 points to 2. Do you know, I think I got the score wrong earlier. I think I was saying it was 3-2 to Canada. It was 3-2 to Connolly's. And it's Charlotte now who are 4-2 up.
Too long, good call.
So it was 3-2 at half time to Connolly's, yeah?
Yeah, I actually thought it wasn't. I thought we were up.
Well, that's what I thought. But the scoreboard is now saying 4 points to 2 for Charlotte, unless they've made a mistake.
Hopefully.
Yeah, maybe, because I thought it was 3-all now.
Yeah, they've got 4-2 on the board.
On our scoreboard, we've put it 4-2, and in the ground here it says 4-2. We'll watch to see if it changes, but at the moment that means Charlotte's are leading by 2 points and playing with the win, so they're in a brilliant position.
Yep, we've got Jen on the ball now. Sarah's gone into this full forward role, and again, it's well taken, brave move.
Daphne Ballard, she's going to get a free if nothing accrues, and it doesn't, so Seamus Mulvihill using all his All-Ireland senior final experience at these World Games. And it's a free for Canada, and it's Ciara Murphy.
Yeah, Ciara's been doing very well in the frees this week now, so this is a tough one for a right footer in that breeze. Hopefully at least it gets in around the house. We've got a bit of a height advantage to the back post if it does drift, so here's hoping.
Yeah, that's a good point. It might drop in and around there. It goes near post instead. Keeper gets a hand to it. Free out.
Yeah, brave keeping, well done, I guess. You just about earned it.
I know you're Canada, but I have to say I'm impressed by Charlotte, just in their composure and the way they're playing this game, and they're not panicking. As I say, they've come through a lot of tough games over the last few years, and they made history by winning the Nationals in, I think it was in San Francisco a few years ago, in blistering heat. I think it was the hottest day in San Francisco ever. Referee brings that one back, so there was a foul somewhere there. I think it must have been by Loughnane, and it's a free for Charlotte. And it's just interesting the way that they build the game slowly, and it draws frees and keeps the ball up that end of the field. But they haven't really caught light in the second half either. That's very high, and it's going to the right and it's going wide. So we've only had 1 point scored in the second half. Very low scoring game, strangely.
That's it, yeah, no, it's both teams set up a bit more defensively and possession based. I guess with that breeze it's harder to let the ball in, but we're still waiting for this Canada forward line to really kick in here.
Yeah, we're waiting for something to just happen here, and it's not really. They're just grinding it out, Charlotte, and they'll be happy enough to do that, and the scoreboard is still saying 4-2, so they lead by 2, so apologies if we had Canada ahead there for a while. Which makes Charlotte's first half performance even better. Referee says play on, that's fine. Canada tried to capitalise and get on the counter before the Charlotte players get back. They get back. That's a nice ball.
It's a beautiful ball out to Ciara Murphy here now.
Ciara has it, but she's up against Andrea Leduc, and that's going to be a free out. Andrea wearing number 1, but she's playing really well out the field.
Maybe a tough call for charging there on Ciara, but let's work it back. Yeah, Canada don't want to let this game drift away from them now. You know, the clock's ticking, and they're just looking for that bit of spark. Let's hope they can pull it out here now.
From your point of view, I'm being objective, but you don't have to be, it's fine. You're Canada. In fact, what is your title at the moment in Canada?
So within the county board, I'm planning and training officer, so I'm dealing a lot with the coaching and refereeing side of things. And then with our club there in Calgary, I deal a lot with the youth program, so just trying to get the next generation up and going. So
Calgary Chieftains.
Calgary Chieftains, yeah.
And Vancouver is just buzzing, isn't it? Is it still growing?
Vancouver's off the charts. I mean, yeah, when I lived there 11 years ago, there was 1 club, and now I think we're up to 7. And some of those they have 3 and 4 teams in each code. Some of them, like it's just absolutely bananas. Here's Lisa playing out the field now.
Canada coming up the pitch now. 2 points down. They've only scored 2 points in the whole game. Maybe that's a tribute to the Charlotte defence and their organisation as a team and their structure. I'm looking off camera and every player is marking closely.
got to get a bit of spark here now.
Yeah.
Over it in the back, maybe.
It's hard to find a bit of spark, I guess. They're trying their best, but it's going to have to come from something special or a mistake. And this girl plays very solidly at the back, sweeps everything up. That's Jen Brown, number 13. She just sits in there as a full-back, but just reads the game incredibly well. Charlotte's number 7, Samantha Baldwin, coming forward. Trying to get on her right foot and does really well, and has put that over the bar. That's a good score, and it's 5 points to 2. And Charlotte are indeed grinding this out. I think that's the word, grinding it out.
Yeah, that's a super score and our best one of the game so far. Now we've got Erin Merkley on the ball. Erin's an ultra marathon runner, so we're hoping to see her click in. She just completed the Boston Marathon, I think, in 3 hours 23. So she's
Gannon Wide.
Okay, yeah, no, Erin's a super athlete, and with both Erin's in the middle of the park there, we're hoping, because the clock is ticking here for Canada, we might need to be thinking about goals at this point.
Little bit early, Jimmy. Come on, 6 minutes.
The Tyrone creeping
You're
in.
only 3 points behind.
This is down football now, we're looking for goals to watch the Laois semi-final.
I asked for that. But the pressure is at the other end. It's Charlotte pressing and pinning in from the kick out here.
That's it, they've definitely got a press on there.
Making it difficult. And look at the off camera, there's loads of room up ahead, but it's getting through that sort of blanket across the middle. You're having to carry it like that, and they've done that well, and that's really well coming out in front as well. I'm not sure who 17
Sarah,
is.
That's Sarah. She's made super hands there from Sarah now. That's what we want.
Sarah.
It's Sarah Batley, sorry.
Oh, Batley. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's wearing 17.
Apologies, but we've turned it over again in that forward line.
Yeah, their defending is almost effortless, it seems. They're so good at it. And look at the composure there. They're going, well, we don't need to chase the game.
Well, that's it. Canada might want to start thinking about pushing up a little bit more now. Like they usually just defend that 45-yard line, but I think they might have to put a squeeze on pretty soon. Or they could just run the clock here. There's Jenna, get a hand in.
The sun has gone in, at least for the moment. The clouds are looking ominous.
Great contest there now, super defending there.
Yeah, is it the two number 11s or 11 and 12? I think it might be. Yeah, it is indeed. It is a good contest. It just hasn't really caught life.
That's it. That was
free out.
Jacqueline, unfortunate there. Now she really made a great play there, and just maybe a 50-50 call, but it's gone against us. We're going to have to turn the ball over here.
So Charlotte James Connolly's.
That's it.
4 minutes away. And maybe a little bit of added time, but I wouldn't think it would be that much. They're bossing the game. They are in control. They're managing this game really, really well.
Canada's starting to push up now. We got 4 just up into their half now. We need to get the run on. There's Erin calling on all that ultramarathon experience. Can she catch her?
Melissa Gannon, she's been really, really good in this game for her team, and now the effort comes in. And that could have ended up in a goal, you know, that ball from Fumo. It was dangerous, one of those ones just in behind, and somebody could have drifted in, but they didn't. So the game is still there for Canada.
Amanda just left a bit short, but it's won. Here's Kira now, she's got some skills. Jenna on the left here, if she can spot her.
Don't think she does, she's gone through herself. But a goal will do. Oh, what a save, what a fantastic save.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Save.
I thought that was the moment. I did say it could be a moment, and there was only a goal in it, and I thought that was going to be it, but the goalkeeper made a brilliant save down to her left-hand side, and she just, like a cat, got across there. I thought she maybe anticipated the other side, but then had to readjust. It was a lovely effort, but she just dived and got it right in the corner, and that would have levelled it.
That would have, yes. Super effort from Kira Murphy, but unbelievable save. Now that was top drawer. Well done to the goalie. We're going to need a bit more of that, though. Let's stick one in the net.
Trying to see actually who it is in goals, because it's obviously not number 1. Andrea Leduc is wearing number 1, but she's got an outfield jersey, which is like a camogie jersey. But I can't see what the number is, but I'll try and pick that up in a second, because I want to give credit to her properly for that save, because that could be a match winner.
Well, that's it. We're just a couple of minutes left of ordinary time here, so Erin's making a charge. Maybe get a penalty.
Oh, she's brought down. That's definitely a penalty. Well, we talked about the good goalkeeper. She's going to have to prove it again. And Jimmy, it's 5 points to 2. So this levels that after all what we've been saying about how good Charlotte have been, this is a chance for Canada. Drama in Celtic Park in the World Games final.
Big pressure moment now. I'm not sure who's stepping up. Maybe Erin Merkley looks like she's stepping up to hit
It looks like number 9, Merkley. Erin Merkley, no?
Yeah.
Oh no, hold on, it's Loughnane is going to the ball, but Merkley seems to be saying, I want it.
I think Merkley's taking this one, yeah.
So it's Erin Merkley, sister of number 3, Shauna Merkley.
That's it.
This is a moment.
This is
13 minutes, 18 seconds. Last 2 minutes of the game. Charlotte, James Connolly's 5 points. Canada, 2 points. This for a goal to level it and maybe even take it to extra time. The pressure is on. Erin Merkley in the World Games final. Oh, beautifully finished to the top of the net. There's no keeper going to save that one, and Canada have been thrown a lifeline in this final. Drama in Celtic Park.
The crowd going wild. That was Conor McManus style penalty there. She must have been listening to Conor. He's sticking in the top corner. The keeper won't get it. Magic penalty. Well done, Erin.
Well, there's me saying that Charlotte were grinding this out and managing the game, but I did say as well it could take one piece of brilliance, and it did. It was one brilliant run forward.
Yeah, Erin did well to win that penalty. It looks like into the last minute now. Next score might win this in ordinary time. So,
do you hear the chanting? Ooh, Canada.
That's been going all week now. The stadium's rocking over on that side. Good work, team.
Good to see the men out supporting the girls.
Well, that's it. We sent.
Oh, there's a kick and it's gone to the right, and it's gone wide. On the YouTube live chat I'm watching, and lots of Canadians getting very, very excited for sure. Jessica Hudson says Chelsea Binder is a soccer legend at, is it Catawba College?
Ooh. Yeah, no Cassidy in the Shields. We got Hurling, Camogie and the Ottawa men's football, so congratulations to all them.
Last 4 seconds of normal time. It's level. We are heading towards extra time unless something can be produced here, and the referee has given a free out. It's going to Canada. It had gone the other way. It could have been a point from that distance, but the sun is now drifting over Celtic Park again in the last few seconds of this game. Real drama at the end. It is tense. And it's all about the referee at the moment. How much time is he going to allow? He's got his whistle in his mouth. I think it's because he might have been afraid. That's a brilliant ball over the top. There's a chance here for Jacqueline. No, it's rather for Bender. Oh, she's got it. That must be the winner. Jenna Bender has got it. She's bended it over the bar. It's an added time at the end of the game, and Canada could be in line for an unlikely victory. 3 points down, a penalty at the end, and then that point from Bender must have won it. The referee has got his whistle in his mouth. There are only seconds left in this game. Can Charlotte get an equaliser? They've led all the way through more or less, and surely that's a free in, and it is. And it's Melissa Gannon who has gone to ground, and Canada cannot believe it. They had it lost, they had it won, and they may have just drawn it, and we may after all be going to extra time. What a finish to this game. These finals are really delivering today. They have been fantastic entertainment, and we really hope that you've enjoyed all the streams online. We have been to San Francisco, right over to Sydney, and in between we have stopped off for an all-French derby, an all-American derby. Oh my goodness, what a day of Gaelic games it has been. The FRS Recruitment GAA World Games delivers again, and we're going to have more of this game. Surely that's the last kick of the game, and we are going to extra time. It's level again. This game has turned into a thriller. We wondered if it would spark into life. Boy, Jimmy, it has.
The last 3 minutes now, it really has kicked in. I thought that's it.
We're going to have another 2 periods of 3 minutes, and I'm happy with that.
I'll take that as well. Yeah, I think 5 minutes ago, I think we were looking like we were struggling. And then, yeah, Jenna got a magnificent punch. She's been doing great work down the right side all week. And, yeah, she really deserved that point. We just couldn't hold out for it then. Maybe we should have just been a tad
I don't know. To be fair, I thought it was on the soft side, the free, where she went in, and there was 2 players coming in there. Now I'm not right close to it, so it's not fair really to comment from up here, because they've got to make the decisions down there. There must have been a connection at the same time. So, but it's ended up level, and to be fair, I think both teams deserve another 6 minutes at it. Everyone online is going a little bit crazy. There are people having raised heart palpitations all over the place. And Kennedy Dos Santos says, my heart can't take this. So lots of comments coming in, but people certainly enjoying the entertainment, and I think they'll take another 6 minutes. But Canada came so close there to landing that. And Vanessa in Ottawa, if she's still in Ottawa, Vanessa McLean says, oh, my shattered nerves. I hear you, and I'm not even from Canada, and you are. And I see out there in the middle the Canadian coach, a man who was brought up only a few miles away from here, Alton, isn't it? He's yeah, he's with the team out in the middle there, so he's got a bit of talking to do, and no better man to do that.
Well, that's it. It's going to be down to the fitness now. Like, it's the ninth game this week, and then into extra time now. This game's 15-minute halves, which is longer than all the previous games. So a real stretch on the girls here now. So big push.
And for Charlotte, if you can try and put a Charlotte hat on as well, just for a moment, you know, they thought they had it won, and then they had it lost.
Well, this is true. They were kind of just running the clock almost. Like, you know, they were managing the game really well there, and then we just got that burst for the penalty. I guess just before that, a great save from their keeper too. So maybe it was coming. I think a draw so far is a fair result, and now hopefully Canada just nick it.
Tracy Campbell says, let's go Canada. Sarah, you are making Peterborough so proud. She's the only representative, as you said. But Lynn Richardson says, you've got this, Charlotte, let's go. And Florian says, spectacular. And the pool man just says, what a game. And Kerry B in Canada says, keep going, ladies, amazing. And Lucas Farah says, bring it home, Charlotte. And one more coming in. Toronto Gales are behind, well, there's a number of players they've listed who are there for them. That's from Rachel, thanks for that. And super comeback, says Rebecca Davey. Let's go Canada. We have 2 periods of extra time that are going to be 3 minutes each. We had this earlier in the Camogie, and there was one score, and really one score could even win it at this stage. But for Canada to come from scoring 2 points in the first 25 minutes and then turn it round at the end and get a goal and nearly another one, it caught life all right.
We're just going to see now for the throw in. You'll just see Erin Loughnan's got a super vertical leap. Like I say, she's got a volleyball background, so she's not just as tall as some of the other midfielders, but I'm hoping she gets up. She won the first 2 so far in this game, so hoping she gives us an early possession. We can get the ball up to Clodagh now and maybe get this forward line clicking.
So the goalkeeper is wearing number 6. I don't really understand that, how you can have a goalkeeper wearing 6, but she seems to be. So that's the goalkeeper who made the great save for Charlotte. Now, according to my notes, that would be Amanda or Chelsea Binder. Yeah, so maybe it was her. So I was trying to give credit to the goalkeeper for that brilliant save, but she had no chance for the penalty.
No, it was a perfect penalty now.
There's now a Conor McManus penalty.
Nerves of steel now, well done.
Right, the sun has gone in. We're in the first period of extra time. It's Charlotte James Connolly 6 points. Canada 1-3. Clodagh Keane for Canada. Little shimmy one way and then the other. She's got a full bag of tricks and she's displaying them all now. That's good possession football as well, just to hold the ball. You haven't got long here in 3 minutes. You want to make sure. Oh, and they've given it away though, or rather Charlotte have won it back. That was great commitment there to win that back by their midfielder, Colleen Carragher. Nipped in there and got vital possession back. Fumo. Nice ball inside as well. There's a chance here. Well marked though, and the referee says that's fine. No foul in there. Baldwin for Charlotte, forced to go out by Jacqueline Halliday, who's defended stoutly. And that chance, oh, it's going to drift in. I thought it was wide. And yes, it is indeed given. That looked like it was starting wide, and maybe the wind actually brought it in. That's a point. I think it was the number 7, was it, for them, which would be Samantha Baldwin. But either way, it may have been 9. But anyway, it's a point for Charlotte, and that could be a crucial score. They sneak back into the lead. But look, there's room here for Erin Loughnane. Out on the left-hand side, brilliant kick to find her. They need to create something here. This is Sarah Batley coming inside. Important just to hold possession, which she's doing, and just work it through the hands and get a point. There's players arriving on either side. Patient play, even though you've got a couple of minutes, there's no point kicking it away. This is Clodagh Keane now, and she just pops it in And there's a chance it might just open up here for Canada. They need to get a shot away before the whistle goes. They might even get a goal out of this. And it's Batley trying to barge her way through, but the referee says no. Free out for Charlotte. And the Charlotte player is down injured as well, and I think we're going to have a bit of a stoppage here for that. And look at the size of the crowd over on the far side. If we can pull out on the camera and see it, over in the main stand, well, they only stand in the ground, but you know what I mean, over on the far side there, it's as busy as I've seen it in the entire game. There's a huge crowd building over there now.
Jammers, yeah, I just hope Canada could have kicked a score there. They just got bottled up a little bit and just ended up getting called for overcarrying or charging. I'm not sure. We're going to work it through now. I think this pretty much wraps up the first half of extra time though.
Shane Rice says that Canada practiced their penalties last Sunday and it's paid off. Is that right?
We can't give away any trade secrets. Yeah. Well, it looked like a very well practiced penalty. I got his top drawer.
Jessica says, come on Canada. Melissa from Ottawa, number 4. Says, thanks for all those messages. I can tell that everybody is invested in this game. And there's a shout out as well for the Ottawa pensioners, which sounds a bit harsh to me.
It is a little bit I'm not sure I'll give the numbers, but there's a couple of girls on there now, or almost my vintage, or maybe even beyond it. So,
well, they're doing brilliantly, and they've done brilliantly to get to this final, which they nearly won. But here's the chance, and it's Courtney Durbin for Charlotte. The keeper's out, the ball's in the net, and it's Samantha Baldwin who has got it. And that is a crucial goal in extra time for Charlotte. James Connolly's to go to 1-7 to 1-3, and that is the end of the first period. There's only 3 minutes left for Canada to try and rescue this, but that goal may have just put Charlotte out of sight and made them world champions.
Yeah, that's it for the second time today.
American support in the crowd. All the Americans are getting behind Charlotte. So there's been American games here earlier on in Camogie, and they're all getting behind their team, which is fair. They might be going to win this North American derby, but sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, so we're going to have a big turnaround now. It's the second time today. Charlotte looked like they might have just crept away. Now it's going to be a huge 3 minutes for Canada. We really need to, again, probably pushing for a goal at this point now. It's going to be hard to kick 4 points at the moment.
Hearts pounding in Ottawa, says Kelly Cambridge, and Rachel says not an iota of work is being done in Toronto this morning. So they're all watching in the offices or wherever they are. Intense game, says Jessica. That's true. An amazing goal, says Sierra Lanier, with Sam with an assist from Courtney. Yeah, so it was Samantha Baldwin and a Courtney Durbin assist. So 3 more minutes. Can Canada do what they did before? They were so close to winning this, but now they have just 3 minutes to rescue it, and they're 4 points down, which is more than they've been down in the entire game. So they're going to need 2 scores. Didn't score in the first period of extra time, but here goes Erin Loughnane.
And Kira
Straight
Murphy
from it, and she gives it to Clodagh Key. No, she's got it. What a goal! Well, that's what the doctor ordered. You can never count out these Canadians, Jimmy.
No way, especially with the down background. Great finish from Clodagh. Great work from Erin and Kira there just to get the assist.
The girl from Carryduff in County Down scores a vital goal for Canada in Celtic Park against Charlotte. Where else would you get these lines in commentary but at the World Games? This is Fumo. Now there's only 1 point in it. She's gone through, she's got goal in her mind, and she's given it to Durbin. Oh, it's saved on the line somehow, but the referee says penalty. And I think it was a number 3, Shauna Merkley, who blocked it on the line, made a last-ditch brace save, but there was an infringement somewhere in there, and it's another penalty. We've already had one fantastic penalty, and there's a yellow card there for the number 12, Jacqueline Halliday. Players putting themselves on the line, literally. Oh wow, what drama. 1-7 to 2-3, and this is a chance for Charlotte to finish it off. Canada have gone down to 8 players because of that, and there's a couple of players down injured. Penalty situation now for Charlotte. We've had one brilliant penalty. Now it's Charlotte's turn.
Yeah, I didn't actually see that penalty incident. It must have been a late challenge.
Might have been just before that or something, maybe when the ball was released or something, you know, I don't know, but the referee seemed to be saying it was just before that. Maybe he let it go and then brought it back, but you know, the pass that was played in by Fumo, maybe it was a challenge on her when she released the ball, something like that.
Heroics on the goal line. Here we go. There, Lisa's our keeper's down now. Hopefully she can stand up and save this.
If she doesn't, who's going to go in? Who do you think?
I'm not. Maybe one of the errands might go in. Let's see. She's. I don't know if she looks like she's fit to save a penalty right this second.
So if you're Charlotte, do you go for goal or do you take your point? Because 2 points, a point makes 2 points in it, and then they need a goal at the other end. And you make sure if you go for a goal, they might save it, and then it's point in it. Canada could go up and get an equaliser.
Well, and the mood swing then, like the whole momentum swing, just from a penalty save might be too risky. It might be the smart thing just to chip this over, but we'll see. They've got a soccer background, I think, a lot of these Charlotte girls, so maybe they just think goals from penalty. So
Ronan Cleary says no cow's been milked in Charlotte this morning. Courtney Durbin then, right at the end of extra time. Charlotte looking to add their historic US Nationals 2 victories, but it's saved on the line. Lisa has saved it on the line for Canada, even though she's on one leg. We've had everything in this game. Is there yet another twist? It's been a fantastic final. Credit to both Charlotte and Canada. Unbelievable. Surely that was a chance for Charlotte to finish it off. They can't get out though. The press is on. Can they get up the pitch? Will there be one more attack for them?
That's it. Yeah, good save.
Oh, what a press by Fumo. They can't get out. Well, it's 3 minutes of a period and it must be over. The referee is letting them go, and there's a great catch. Surely he'll allow them one more chance, but the ball is spilled and the referee says 2 players just came together there, and it's Charlotte coming away with it, and it's the number 1, Andrea Leduc. They've got it out to Baldwin. Baldwin got the goal a few minutes ago. We are still going deep into added time at the end of the second period of extra time. We've had such drama in this game and such entertainment. The kick comes in, keeper saves that as well. Referee watching his watch, and he's got the whistle ready, and he has given a free to Canada. Is it last chance saloon for Canada? Have they one more attack in them? And it is Canada coming forward, of course, with Loughnane. They're building it forward. There are only seconds left in this FRS Recruitment GAA World Games final. It's the best final of the day, and there's been some crackers. It's 1-7 to 2-3. It's 10 against 9, and it's number 10 on the ball, Murphy. She needs a point. She can't get through. She's trying to feed it out to Loughnane. Surely, has she got it over the bar? She has. What an unbelievable game. The game of the day. The final of the day. The best one we have had so far. Canada have shown amazing heart. And surely they have forced extra time. 2-4 to 1-7. And as the comment said a few minutes ago, there'll not be a cow milked in Charlotte or Canada tonight. And there is the final whistle. It ends level after extra time as well. An absolute thriller, which the huge crowd has thoroughly enjoyed. And this has been one of the best world finals I have ever seen. It's 10 against 10. Some of the players are celebrating. I thought maybe I'd got the scoreboard wrong. The keeper who made the penalty save is down injured, and that could be a problem. Well, it would be a problem rather if there were penalties, but it's not, so it'll be freeze in, I think. So we're going to have real drama here, Jimmy. I think it goes to freeze.
I think it's...
or is it penalties?
I think it's next score wins.
Is it?
I believe so.
Well, I was looking at that last night and I saw 3 minutes extra time, and then it said something about after that, and I didn't read on. I'm sorry now that I didn't really read it. So you reckon it's next score wins?
I'm pretty sure. I know it was in the earlier rounds. I'm not sure final. But again, next score wins.
Oh, sure, even better.
Well, that's it. It's going to be a doozy. at least.
Yeah, golden scoring. Brilliant. Bring it on.
Bring it on.
I know there's 2 more finals here, but still.
We really clawed that back yet again. Now, unbelievable spirit there from the Canadian girls. We're really proud of them. Now, like Lisa.
There's some of the comments that I can't read out, but one of the comments is from Kerry B, who says, "Your ladies are unseen. Let's go, Canada. Whoa, just whoa. Golden score it is indeed." Victoria Lucas is rather understated. She says, "Oh my word."
I think that might be Kerry Beeching back in Ottawa, that Kerry B now. So Kerry's been involved in Canada GAA for a long time.
Yes.
She's part of that Ottawa crew, so this is it, the big push now. It's going to test the benches now, all 13 players called into action. Lisa is looking like she can continue.
So Jimmy, just to recap, you were 4 points down going into 3 minutes of extra time.
We looked dead and gone, but that's just great battling spirit from the girls. Now they've really ground this out against the odds.
What did I say about the penalty? She should have took a point.
She should have took a
Could have won.
It was a good save by Lisa.
But then maybe Canada would have went for goal.
I think a fairly weak penalty in all honesty. She just didn't connect. She'll probably be disappointed with that strike. But here we go. Lisa did what she had to do and stopped it, so that's all you can do.
What time is it in Ottawa?
Ottawa is 5 hours behind, right? So it is 20 past 10 in the morning.
Okay, well, Vanessa wants to know, is it too early for a whiskey?
Well, definitely not. No, definitely not. I'm looking forward to one now once this is over.
So it is going to golden score. This could go on for a while, you know.
This could go on, yeah. We've pushed Ciara up into full forward there now, and Clodagh's dropping into that sort of half forward role.
Oh, do they know? Oh, the goalkeeper.
Oh, Lisa is.
The Charlotte goalkeeper. No, the Canadian goalkeeper. That is Lisa.
Yeah.
She is hobbling back into the goal area. How is she continuing if the... Well, she's obviously said, I'm not going off. Right, golden score it is. It could be 10 seconds. It could be 10 minutes. We don't know. It's Erin Merkley for Canada. Tough challenge going in, and the referee gives the free, and it's for Charlotte.
Maybe a 50-50 call there. Canada not too happy with that in the crowd. But let's keep going. Let's hope Lisa isn't called into action at all here.
Canada defending for their lives. They have shown immense heart, but Charlotte trying to get the score that wins it. It's Samantha Baldwin, and Shirley. Oh, she fists it into the net. That won't be given. Won't be given. No goal. No goal. You cannot fist it into the net. If the player on the line running in had touched it, but she didn't. I thought she was trying to fist it over the bar. Didn't reach. Oh my goodness. My heart, never mind everyone in Canada and Charlotte. So there's no time limit on this. Free for Canada. Their chance. Oh, she just drives it straight into Fumo. He was too close.
Nice belt there. Yet no, that was I think a hand pass point attempt at a point there, just didn't make it. And yeah, maybe that small bit of inexperience, they just maybe didn't even realise that that's not a legal goal. So Canada maybe just got away with that one. Well, they did get away with it. So Clodagh's going to drive this in. No, short to Aaron. In the back by one Aaron.
Another free for Canada. We've had normal time, we've had extra time, we've had sun, and now it's very windy and it's overcast, and it's a free for Clodagh Keane, the down girl, and she says, get in there. Next score wins. This is like back in the playground in school back in the day. And it's Clodagh Keane for Canada, all the way from Carryduff to Canada. Can she win the world title? She gives it a great dig, but it doesn't reach. Referee went to his whistle, but he saw that Charlotte have advantage, and he gave them good advantage. They have possession. Fumo belts it up the pitch, but it's gone straight back to Canada, to the other number 2, and it's gone to Jenna Bender. And it's Halliday now who's back on the field after being in the sin bin. Canada pushing with all their heart and all their might. It's Ciara Murphy. They're keeping possession wisely. It's Melissa Abu Ayad from Lebanon, who's only just taken up the game and playing for Canada, and now trying to win this world final with a dramatic next score winner, a golden score. A golden point will do. A golden goal will do nicely as well. It's Canada trying to get that score there in the right area, but it's stoutly defended, and it's a free out. It's a free out for Charlotte. The crowd everywhere around this stadium is so invested in it, they're going crazy. Number 2 against number 2. It's Fumo for Charlotte, trying to find a way through. Jenna Bender says no. Charlotte pressing again. Just one score will do it. And it's Courtney Durbin, faced up by Halliday. She can't find a way through, and she's lost the ball. Referee says no foul. Go. And it's Canada who will come away with it. Oh, but look who's out in front for Charlotte. It is their number 3, but she's lost it. 3 is Amy Deneen. 3 though, given to Canada. 2-4 plays 1-7. Those are the scores on the board so far. There's only going to be one more score. We don't know how long it will take. We've already had 3.5 minutes. We could be here all night, but we don't mind. The crowd are going crazy. This is what the World Games is all about. Teams from North America playing a final in Derry, in Celtic Park. A North American derby between Canada and Charlotte from North Carolina.
I believe so, yeah. A few tired bodies now, people starting to go down. A long haul.
Yeah, this is an epic game.
But we'll see, here to win this game.
It really is. There's a hurling game after this, Middle East against us. The answer is we don't know. There's no way to tell how long it will take. I did a game, Jimmy, in Dubai years ago, and it took about 8 minutes. They just kept passing around. They were afraid to score in case they missed.
Well, yeah, it's a good job you've got floodlights here in Celtic Park, because when that place is rocking.
Yeah, it has been a long week, and that's Deneen, the number 3 for Charlotte. Is she able to continue? That's the thing. She is. She's going to continue. These players don't want to go off. The crowd are singing. The banners are out. There's Canadian flags. There's stars and stripes there as well. This place is rocking. This is Fumo for Charlotte. She has still got the same energy she had, what was it, about 40 minutes ago.
She's some athlete now. She's super footballer.
She is terrific. Serious effort at a seat. One more score is all that is needed. It's Melissa Gannon. She's got a few scores in this game. Canada are saying you're not getting in range, but Melissa gets it, and I think that's it, and she's won it. Melissa Gannon has won it with the last point, because it's the golden point. It's the golden score, and it wins the world title. But hold on, the referee is going in. Is there still more drama? Everybody's looking over to see what they say. I thought it was over. Maybe they're debating whether... Oh, no, they're saying there was 2 bounces.
2 hawks. Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Get the whiskey out. We're all going to have one. Never mind Vanessa in Ottawa. This is just amazing. This keeps on delivering. What a spot, though. If that was the case, I'd like to look at it back. I don't doubt them, but I'd love to see it back. I didn't see it. So fair play to the referee and his umpire there. That was keeping cool and calm and seeing the situation amid the mayhem. Canada are still alive. How many times have you been out of this game, apparently?
9 lives now. We're using them.
They're still going. It's just phenomenal. Well, all we need is the rain now, and indeed the rain is going to come. Loughnane has a chance. Surely it's gone over. Oh no, it's gone to the left. It's gone wide. Jimmy, this is absolutely...
That was just wide. It's a great effort now. I say she's clocked up the miles in there. Like, all the girls have rain.
Coming up the lock foil, Jimmy, and it's really, really picking up, and the rain is threatening to...
She'll be more tired after this one than any of those.
Here comes Charlotte again. Can Charlotte win it right at the end? It's Samantha Baldwin, and she goes with her left foot. Is that over the bar? No! 8 minutes, 10 seconds, and we still haven't had a score, but we've had loads of drama. So if you take it, we've had 36 minutes after extra time, plus whatever injury time, and now another 8.5 minutes. This is probably going to be the longest ever final at the World Games finals ever. And it's still going on. It's Ciara Murphy getting it through for Canada. Oh, good strike. Oh, just to the right though. She got a good boot on it, but just didn't find the target.
Yeah, a brave attempt from a tight angle there now. That would have been a wonder point. It's going to take that bit of magic. Shauna there trying to track her.
Angie Fumo now for Charlotte. Can she win it? She's been so lively. She's got away. She just needs to get her kick away. But a brilliant tackle coming in by Ciara Murphy to win it back from Canada. They are playing into the wind. I say a wind, it's a storm that is brewing now, so it's really hard to get the ball forward. Free for Charlotte.
Superb defending there. Like, just really got a hand in there. And Kumo looked really dangerous. She's really been one of the dominant players out here this afternoon now. So,
Jimmy, no matter where I go around the world, ladies Gaelic football always delivers.
Serious entertainment now. Just such a great game to watch here now, and people are just really putting it on the line. I think tactics have gone out the window at this point. It's just
tactics.
It's just guts. And, one big push from either team here is all it's going to take.
Nearly 10 minutes of golden score time. Next score wins. It's Andrea Leduc wearing number 1 for Charlotte. It's Samantha Baldwin. She's got a great left foot. Is she going to ping this one over the bar and curl it over with the wind behind her? She gets a shot on it but doesn't connect properly. And we go on and on and on.
I think that's the third wide for Charlotte in this golden period. They'll probably be a bit disappointed. I know the legs are getting tired.
Oh, that kick out's gone straight to Fumo. There's a chance for her. Angie Fumo, number 2 for Charlotte. James Connolly's to win the world title. Surely, no, it's gone wide as well. Unbelievable. She can't believe it. The crowd can't believe it. This is magnificent entertainment. This is the best game I have ever seen in the World Finals. And you know what? It's not like it has to end anytime soon. It can go on and on. Number 2 is Jenna Bender. She gets it up the line, but it's gone out. I've never seen anything like this.
It's outrageous.
11 minutes gone in golden score time. Charlotte pressing yet again with Durbin trying to get something. Leaves it off to Gannon. She's got a great kick in her. If she can get on her right foot, it could be the winner, and they're very wary of that, and they say you're not getting through, but hold on. Free in for Charlotte, and surely this is going to be the winner. They surrounded her, but they committed in the tackle.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. 11 minutes, 37 seconds gone in golden score time. Next score wins. This has been the best ever game that I have ever seen in the World Games. It has been an epic. The crowd is going crazy. Celtic Park is rocking, and there is the winner. They have won it with a golden point from Gannon. Melissa Gannon, the number 4 for Charlotte. James Connolly has won the FRS Recruitment GAA World Games Ladies International Final. Eventually, they will collect the Rebecca Dowling Cup after the most dramatic of games. An epic encounter. You have to feel sorry for Canada, but Charlotte, James Connolly's, are going to be taking the cup back to North Carolina. Jimmy, I know you're speechless. I know it's been a tough one, but your girls did you proud. They're not going to get the cup, but my goodness, they will be remembered for this game.
Unbelievable. Yeah, massive effort from both teams there. Now, they went to the well and back again. The girls will be disappointed with the result, but they can be very proud of that performance. Now, that was they brought it back from the death several times, and just the game had everything there. Now we just didn't get that bounce of the ball at the end, but massive effort from the girls. Really well done. They're very proud of them players out there.
So you know what I think was key? The decision. There goes our monitor flying. We've had everything this day, and the wind has picked up hurricane level and thrown our monitor off a desk as well. It's just been the most crazy of days in every way, and there's 2 lads going to set it up for us and fix it. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness, what a crazy day. We probably lost our picture as well in our monitor, and yep, the screen is busted on our monitor. Well, that just puts a tin hat on this day, and I don't really know what can happen next. We've got everything, but the monitor is flickering all over the place, so I cannot see what's happening at all. So we'll just commentate on what's going on out there. But yeah, the wind has just picked up to storm levels, and it's coming up the foil here, so it's a little bit crazy. And I see the number 13 out there in tears. That's Clodagh Keane, the girl from Carryduff, and she's being consoled. She's not too far from home now, but she has come home with Canada. And the Canadian flag is out on the far side, and they are going to let the players go underneath that to show how proud they are of the effort that they put in today. They have put on an exceptional performance. It's been a most incredible spectacle, and we've had some great games today, but this one here just took it to another level. And look at the reception for the girls going up there. They deserve that. They're not losers. they're definitely winners for getting to this final and for performing like that. They're all absolute heroes, Jimmy.
Oh, unbelievable. Yeah, no, the girls should be so proud of that achievement now. That was just an outrageous game of football. I haven't seen anything like that, I don't think, before. Just nail-biting stuff right the way through. The hand pass.
Not for extra time, but for what way you play for next. It's all going that way, and the wind did really pick up. That was tough.
Yeah, no, it's definitely got a bit stormy, and that was it. It was the toss of a coin in it. I think that would sum up that game pretty well. There was nothing between them, but congratulations to Charlotte. Now they just put on a great performance also, and
it sure did.
Once we got rid of Reg.
See anything else on now, because it smashed, it fell, and from up the foil, it's been one of those days. At one stage had 6 layers. This is Charlotte now. They created history, have won this ladies' international title. Donegal just over the border here, and there goes the cup. But we need the Hurling Open final. After the drama and the euphoria from the previous game, and our equipment smashing on the steps here in Celtic Park, it means that I'm not able to see a monitor now, so I wasn't quite sure if we were on with this final, and it's obviously followed quite quickly because the hurlers were anxious to get going and they've gone straight on, but we are on now, and it is indeed Middle East against Australia. Well, follow that, I think, is the expression you use. And it's going to be tough because the previous game was just quite unbelievable. But it is the Hurling Open final for the Owenbeg Cup. The referee is Liam Gordon, and it's Middle East against Australia. And we have 1 point on the board now for each team, Middle East and Australasia. And Australasia should be about to make it 2-1. The hurlers waited very patiently for their turn. Robbie is back from the Middle East, and Robbie, I feel like going for a lie down after that, so I could leave you to do the commentary here.
I don't know if we can match the drama of that last game, Jerome, but we'll try. It's been a very lively start. We've had 3 scores in less than a minute. Peter Hegarty did a great score there from Middle East, and two quick scores from Australasia. This should be hotly contested. Australasia have had a great day, 3 finals that they've won very comfortably. 2 of them over ourselves in Middle East, so we'll be hoping to get one on the board here. The boys are really up for it, but as you said, over an hour of a warm-up for both teams, which isn't ideal. But they'll just have to get on with it now. So let's see, it's a very greasy surface after that little downpour.
So you're Middle East. Has there been a World Games finals before, a day as such, or a day in total, where you Middle East haven't won a final?
We've never come away empty-handed.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
no harm to you. I'm not trying to rub it in, I'm just saying. But Australasia just so strong, and they're
very strong today.
Beaten you in a few of them, so you
need
to win this one.
Yeah, 2 Kilkenny men score was actually Peter Hegarty from Offaly got the first score. Good score there from Jack Bruton, Danesford man in Kilkenny.
We'll go through the teams in a second, and we'll go through some comments as well. We'll come back to that because everyone is still talking about the previous game. So, for your team, Middle East,
Owen Riley's in goal.
Owen Riley, tell me about him.
Leash man from Abbey Leagues. Peter Hegarty was number 2. Offaly man Killarney Calahi. Killian Tracy at number 3. Scored there from Danesford and Kilkenny. Connor Joyce, another Kilkenny man, Rowan Steig at number 4. Dermot Murphy is a Waterford man from the Nair 4 Mile Water. Number 6 is Jack Bruton from Danesford, also 2 Danesford men playing today for us. He's Sharjah Gales Club in the UAE.
There's another point.
Yeah, another point from Australasia. It's very rapid stuff here.
Go on ahead, keep going.
Sorry.
By the way, I had 4 Connor Joyce. That's going wide. Connor Joyce is not number 4, did you say?
He is number 4, yeah.
Maybe you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, okay.
Number 7, we've got Killian Fitzgerald, who's Passage East in Waterford. 8, we've got Liam Dewan, Tipperary. Holy Cross Ballycahill Club in Tipperary. Mike Mullins at number 9, he's from Gorton, County Galway. Nathan Unwin is at number 10, Rathdowney Errol in Laois. We've got Owen McGrath at 11, he's John Locke's Club in Kilkenny. Robbie Fitzpatrick, also from Dixborough in Kilkenny. And number 13 is Shane Mahoney, O'Loughlin Gales Kilkenny. We've got a strong Kilkenny contingent on our side, Jerome, today.
So you shouldn't be too bad at the Isle Hurling now.
Shouldn't be. They've been very good all week, to be fair. The lads actually had a good prep. They played in the Ballyboden Sevens last weekend and won the Shield. Yeah. They played very well. It was a good prep for them. So,
but of course, Australasia are the same. They've basically got players from all those counties as well.
They do,
they're
of course.
Just as strong. So I'll give you.
They're just coming out of their domestic league and championship, of course. So they could be that bit sharper. So it'll be interesting to see how
sharp. All right. Look
yeah.
at the challenges going in here, and the pace of the game. It's 3 points to 2, and we're only up and running really, and there's a hurl going, and it's a Middle East number 12. That's Robbie Fitzpatrick, and look at the way he picked that out. Beautifully taken, effortlessly, but the big man unable to get through because he was held up by Kevin Heatherton, but it still goes over the bar.
Score. Yeah, Mick Mullins did well there, popped it off, and a lovely score from Jack Bruton there. Jack's second of the day.
I'm trying to look down to read this team, but there's just points going over every end. That's a brilliant score from underneath the stand on the far side.
This is rapid fire stuff, Jerome.
It is. It really is. 4 points to 3 for Australasia. And you just haven't got a second to look round you. That was a bit of a high tackle. Ref says let it go. And there's another audacious effort from distance, but that one has gone to the right. Australasia in goals, Jamie Dwyer from Cormac McAnallans and from Cork. 2 is Ger Fennelly from Tip. Is that a free? No, referee says play on. Referee letting the game go. And the number 3, Sean O'Mara now from Tip, and Cormac McAnallans as well for Australasia. Thought he was going to make more progress there than he did though, and instead it was Owen McGrath. And there's another point for Middle East. It is rapid fire. 4 for Australasia, Jack Cummins from Gort and from Michael Cusicks. This is number 5, Kevin Kenny. He's from Dixborough and Kilkenny on the ball. 6 is Kevin Heatherton. He's from Creve Kieran in Dublin. 7, Shawnee O'Leary from Watergrass Hill in Cork. And he plays for Gary Owen in Victoria, as does number 9, Shane O'Regan. Same club at home, same club in Australia. Number 8 is Darren Quirk from Middleton. He's also with Sinn Féin in Melbourne, Victoria. And 10 is Peter McCarthy from Piltown in Kilkenny. Now there's a huge effort, but it's going to drop to the left, and it is. 11, Aidan O'Flynn is from Cork, from Fremont, and he's from Cormac McAnallans too. 12 is Colin Kavanagh, a Leishman with Sydney Shamrocks, and finally McManus, number 13, from Ballygalgad in County Down, and with Central Coast in New South Wales. And I say McManus, I didn't give his first name because one version told me Derek and another told me Declan. I'm thinking Declan is right, but he's definitely Portaferry and County Down. So those the teams. 4 minutes gone. I can't tell you how long it's gone because my monitor has been smashed after that last game and the storm that picked up.
Have to go old school, Jerome.
Exactly. Doesn't matter. We're halfway through the first half, roughly. Just go with the game. 4 points each. Middle East have lost, I think it's 3 finals today. 2 Australia. No, 2 in Australasia. Australasia have won 3, but 2 against Middle East. So Middle East playing for a bit of pride here. Now, number 9, Shane O'Regan. The Cork man should pop this over easily, and does. That's easy money for him. They sneak back into the lead at 5-4. Middle East immediately get it up the other end. Lots of points being taken rather effortlessly. Oh, there's a chance here of a goal, though. That's beautifully worked, and he goes for his own score. Brilliantly saved, and it was Peter Hegarty with the drive. What a save from Jamie Dwyer from Cork.
Great save. Peter Hegarty's been very sharp. He's got 2 points on the board. Would have fancied himself there to finish that one.
To be fair, he shaped beautifully and got himself set for it. And there's the point they get, and at least they've got that, and they level it. And immediately, the ball's hardly over the bar, and the goalkeeper has it out into play. That's the way they play it, and they're used to playing that in the Middle East. Now they're getting used to it in Australia as well.
Yeah, Killian Fitzgerald, that last score.
Oh yeah, number 7, Waterford man.
Killian Passage East, yeah.
Yeah, I was down there last time. Actually, the last World Games were in Waterford, and the club we got to go to was Passage East.
Nice part of the country.
Oh, unbelievable. Goalkeeper fancies his luck. Has he got it?
No.
Nope. So 10 scores already, and a very even game. 8th final of 9 today. And that's a nice effort. That's stripping in, and indeed it is. Yeah. Killian Tracy, where do you say he's from?
He's Dicksport, Killian Tracy. He's Danesford and Kilkenny. Yeah, Nathan Lunna did very well to win that ball. Nathan's the only non-UAE member across our 4 teams. He's based in Qatar, in Doha.
Number 2 is Ger Fennelly, the tip man. He gives it out to... Oh, it's in the net. Brilliant. Number 15. I don't have his name because we were only given names and numbers up to 15, so there's been a change there and we are unable to tell you exactly who scored that, sorry, but it was definitely a goal for Australasia. 1-5-6, just as Middle East had sneaked 1 point into the lead, but now they might return, and they do indeed. Conor Joyce for the Middle East has got a goal in return. The Middle East haven't won a final yet today. They want to break that, and after the last epic ladies game, we thought, well, could they follow that? They are.
Yeah, so far it's been every bit as a different kind of excitement, but every bit as exciting, I have to say.
Well, to be honest, the previous game, the first half wasn't as good as this.
Yeah.
You know, it took a while to get into life.
Conor Joyce he's deadly from those positions. Rodensteig man, brother of Kieran Joyce, of course.
Oh yeah, the number 4.
Yeah,
oh right,
yeah.
It was that you read out that made me. I heard that and I thought, what did he say there? I didn't realise that was his club.
No, Sharjah Gales in UAE and Rodensteig.
That's some connection.
Great connection.
That's a sentence.
I believe he's moving back home after this summer, Conor. They've been mixing up the frees so far, so Conor looks like he's taking this one. Liam Dewan has been taking a few of them. Joyce, you should pop this over.
1-6 plays 1-5. Middle East to go 2 points up, and they do.
Number 15 will have to go uncredited for that goal, Jerome.
Yeah, I'm sure someone will tell us. But yeah, the list that we get was only 15. But sure, earlier on, the New York boys had 1 to 13, but they mixed them all up.
Okay.
So
just to test you.
And they had it all like before, because the guy with me, Mike Kennedy, had the list, the correct list, but they just didn't pass it on. So you're supposed to stick to the numbers that you give for the tournament, but not everyone's read the email.
Fantastic score.
And
number 6.
From so far out, but for him that's not too far out.
That's the Dublin man, I believe. Heatherton, is it?
Heatherton is the dub, yeah.
Yeah. Ex-Dublin senior.
1-7 plays 1-6.
He's going for it again.
Now he's going for a pass inside, and it's a good one, just dropping in front, and it's the number 4 all the way up there, Jack Cummins. Heavy challenge comes in, he keeps going, but the referee had already blown, and he says, I want my point. I'll take my point. He's already brought it back, but should I get a point anyway from this?
Should be straightforward, yeah.
1-7 plays 1-6. So yeah, we'll put it out on the YouTube chat. Who's the big 15? He's coming with the ball now. 15 for Australasia. Anybody know?
I presume his jersey might have got ripped or something in a previous game.
Yeah,
maybe.
possibly. I'm asking the question to somebody else to see if they can find out as well from the organisers.
Shane O'Regan there to come full free for Australasia. We have on the attack again.
1-7 to 1-7. Oh, these guys are just too
good,
good, aren't they?
Yeah, Liam Dewan with a lovely score there. Abu Dhabi Nafina man from Holy Cross, Ballycahill and Tipperary.
Just make it look so easy. Jack Cummins doesn't get his shot away though, and this is Dewan again.
Liam again.
He hasn't put that over in there, has he?
Oh,
I thought he was shaping up to give a pass, and instead he put it all the way over.
Effortless, great score from Liam.
That's just terrific. This is an exhibition.
Maybe that little shower's contributed. The ball is really flying off the surface.
Yeah, I think you're right. McManus Oh, come on.
outrageous.
Do you know what it is? It's whatever you can do, we can do better.
Yeah.
That's
That's
fantastic.
high quality stuff, I have to say.
County Down man getting in on the act. And you know, earlier on, I had a couple of Americans who were doing co-com for the Camogie match, a couple of lads, and they were talking about hurling, and there was this guy, he says, I'm 39 and I found hurling. No, he found hurling when he was 39. And he was at the hurling in Croke Park last week, and you should have heard the way they were talking about the game. You know?
Yeah.
But for them to see these guys, and the Limerick, Kilkenny up close, he was sitting in the Connolly and behind the goals, and he was just like, well, as Americans say, awesome.
Awesome. Some people find God, Jerome. This man found hurling.
That's what they always say. They always put it that way. We found it. You know, as if like they were wandering, lost on a spiritual journey through life, and finally they were empowered by hurling.
Oh, lucky from Jack.
And they
Lovely
talk
pick.
about it like it is a religion and they've been saved. It's their salvation.
It's going to be a big turnover here.
So we've had 20 scores in this first half.
That's incredible.
And a lot of them have been fantastic. And we're going to get another one here, maybe. No, great brave defending there by the number 10, Peter McCarthy from...
Yeah, Mike Mullins with a score there from Gurton, County Galway. I think Mike was a late call up. There was an injury. Jamaica Gales club.
He's only a call-up. Shows the strength of the hurling out there.
There
They
you
might
go.
get another one here. It's 110 to 19. They might get another one here. And by the way, they could have had a goal, remember. Another goal, and they might get...
Save.
That's well saved by the goalkeeper. And that is James Dwyer, Corkman.
Safe, yeah.
Plays with Cormac's, Mike and Allen's in Sydney. Free out. Yeah, so we've had now 21 scores in the first half, and it's only a 15-minute half, and there's been 2 goal chances as well. Very little wides. Now I know it's a smaller pitch and it's a 9-a-side game, but still. And it's perfect, you know, after the previous game. It doesn't have the crowd on their feet, but I think they're just still purring from the first game, and they're going, well, this is quality as well.
Just admiring the scores. They don't have time to cheer on because it's end to end. So it should be a straightforward free from Middle East. Of course, the difference the lads in Middle East face, and I'm not sure about Australasia, but you can't score from your own half in a hurling in the Middle East League, because obviously the ability of these lads to be tipping over from way out. So,
but you're allowed to at this.
You're allowed to here.
Yeah, that is a difference, all right. And Australasia don't play 9-a-side.
No, 13-a-side out there, yeah.
I say Australasia, but I think all these lads are maybe
believe they are.
Australian.
Yeah, I think these are all Australian based.
Yeah, but they come under the Australasia banner, and that is half-time, and they deserve that round of applause. It's 111 to 19, and I'd make that 22 scores in the first half in just 15 minutes, and many of them were top quality. We hope you enjoyed that. We'll be back in about a minute for the start of the second half. We're going to take a quick break. We're back on for the second half as promised. It's the Middle East against Australia, Middle East in the yellow, and the pattern in the first half was point after goal after goal, but that one's gone wide. What's happened? Start of the second half, this is rubbish. Robbie's with me from Rak Rapari in the Middle East, and we thoroughly enjoyed that first half, and we're looking for the same again, and it's Middle East leading by 2 points, which is nothing in hurling, as you know. And they are really, really keen not to end the day with a blank. And if Middle East lose this, they will go for the first time at a World Games finals day without picking up something.
I've said that a few times now, Jerome. I think you're willing that on, you know.
Twice. I'll mention it again towards the end. I'll try not to.
Aidan O'Flynn here. It's a tricky angle, but he should be able, the way he's been shooting, he should be able to take care of this.
Taking his time to measure it up. Make it a 1 point game. Yep.
Yeah, he's got it.
No problem. I didn't read out any comments from that first game because I just don't have time, because when these guys play, there is no time to stop and sort of look at anything. You have to keep your eyes on the game the whole time. And we found out he scored the goal. Number 15, William Hanlon. He's the guy who got the goal for Australasia. So we were given numbers 1 to 13, but as you say, maybe something happened to one of the jerseys and he had to wear 15. He's the man who got the goal, so you can now call him William Hanlon, not number 15.
There you go, Aidan again stepping up.
Get it over from here.
Slight breeze in his face, he should be.
He can point this and level it.
Yeah, he's been very sharp on his frees.
How far is that out? About 60?
A little bit less, I was going to say 50, 55.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. You keep reading the lines, but there's different distances. Oh, he's given it loads, hasn't he? Oh,
well.
pick that
score.
out.
Great score.
Sure, it nearly ended in a brandy well.
Lots to spare on that one. Yeah, the Middle East lads have been sluggish coming out in the second half. They'll have to get moving now.
Well, they're trying to. Challenges flying in, timber flying everywhere as well.
Owen McGrath did very well there to scoop that out.
Yeah, he did. And the referee's going to bring it back.
Owen's another Kilkenny man, John Knox club.
So,
Abu Dhabi Nafina man.
So how many Kilkenny men have you got?
We've got a lot.
There's Kevin Kenny for Australia, that's
6 I believe in total.
And Piltown has got Peter McCarthy, so they've 2 Kilkenny.
Yeah, we've got 6.
Hold on, maybe a goal chance here. Keeper comes out. You get away with it, Australasia. So you have big
chance.
Tipperary, Cork, Kilkenny, a few dubs. Yeah, Waterford, Laois in there as well, and a down man.
There we go, it's going to be counter-attack on here.
You need a wee northerner in here and there. Oh, good point.
Yeah, Shane Mahoney, Lachlan Gales, and Dubai Celts. Lovely score from Shane.
And which Middle Eastern club is most represented?
Dubai Celts. They dominated Hurling and Camogie this year, to be honest, Jerome, and they're making up the majority. They're very good all season.
Oh my goodness.
They've got 6 or 7.
Oh my goodness.
Massive one from Owen.
I don't think it's on target though. No, it was wide, but he gave it something. So he could basically score from a puck out.
He's had a couple of goals now, Owen, so he'll be a little bit disappointed because he's well able to score.
Yeah, but that's why maybe the rule you were talking about in the Middle East games, you can't score from your own half. This is Jerome Murphy. 5 for the Middle East. They still lead by a point. This should be 2, and it's Peter Hegarty again, and it is a 2-point lead.
Yeah, I think that's Peter's 4th. He's got his eye in today, Peter.
Oh, and that's gone all the way through to the goalkeeper. So it's been put up to Australasia here, trailing by 2.
Hegarty again.
Seem to have been trailing by 2 for most of the game. Hegarty stood up.
He's going for it.
Has to go for it from there, which he can do, and he's got it.
That is top class. What a score.
And, you know, Shane O'Regan, the number 9 there, he sort of thought, well, I've done all I can.
Yeah, he didn't know what's wrong, the defender. He stood him up, but just flicked the wrist and Peter put it over.
Cummins, easy.
End to end, yeah.
Are the defenders looking a bit lethargic, or is it just the forwards are terrific?
They're not getting a chance to breathe. A combination. A lot of defenders are actually getting scores here. Peter Hegarty's our only Offaly man, Killarmer Calahi.
114-112. 28 scores now. And I don't know if it's me, but it almost feels like these guys aren't even going 100%. No?
Well, they have had a tough week. They've actually played 2 tough games against each other already in the week. And I know from our lads, and I'm sure Australasia, they're saying there's a lot of sore bodies come yesterday evening. So I wouldn't be surprised if the pace starts slacking a little bit now, Jerome.
Or maybe it's just that they play that way, that they're so silky and slick, and you know. I love the way hurlers just throw the flag out.
Yeah, why not?
You know, get out of my way. He's not going to put it over from there as well, is he? Oh, hold on. What did I say?
There we go.
Oh.
I think that was Peter again. Yeah.
I think you used the word outrageous, or was that the previous game? I don't know, but it applies. Fabulous play. All the skills. Lovely. Okay. Oh no, I thought it was over. It's gone wide. It's gone wide.
Disappointed to miss that one.
It's disgraceful.
It's Conor Joyce again. He'll flick the wrist on this one.
Should be, and it is. The keeper gets it out so quickly. The ball never really goes out of play. 116, 112, and a 4-point lead now for Middle East. So they're making a break for the finishing line. Yeah. Putting it up to Australasia. I mean, it's not insurmountable, but it's the first time there's been a 4-point gap.
That was a foul on Australasia number 2. Jerry Fennelly, a famous Kilkenny name, but he's a tip man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they've got...
he's taking it himself, Jerry.
Tip man there, and Sean O'Mara, number 3, is tip as well.
Back on the sub, the free taker Aidan O'Flynn, I think, was off, so he's just coming
right
on.
Okay, they brought him on to take it.
To take it, yeah.
Oh, can you do that?
Yeah, advantage of the rolling subs. If you get on and off quickly enough, no reason why not.
So Aidan O'Flynn has come over to this side, the Cork man, with Cormac McAnallen's in Sydney, and they've brought him on specifically because they're 4 points down and they need to get it back to 3. Give him a rest, but
I think he's missed that one.
He has missed it.
Yeah.
Oh.
He'll be disappointed.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed. Brought him back on. Hold on.
It's Killian Tracy.
Great run by the fullback, coming all the way through, and that's a good pass out here as well to the number 10 Unwin, and he has put it over, and it's a 5-point lead, so it could have gone down to 3. It's gone out to 5, and look how quickly the ball's in play. Australasia now are in a bit of bother now. They have had it all their own way so far today, winning 3 finals out of 3. It's their last final of the day, but Middle East very keen to prevent that and to get a title for themselves, and it shows how strong hurling is in the Middle East. I've been out there to see it myself, and it really is phenomenal. There's a lovely low ball in there. They're starting to think goal, aren't they?
I think it's getting to that stage. Well, they've got about 6 or 7 minutes, but yeah.
10 on 10.
There's one on here.
Here's a chance, must be low in the bottom corner. Well, they can step it up when they want, and there was only one thing they were thinking about there. Kevin Heatherton from Crieff Kieran in Dublin, based around Parnell Park, and he gets the goal. And now they might immediately get it back, and that's 4 in a couple of seconds, really, and they get it right back. 213 to 117.
Yeah, Kevin Heatherton has been outstanding all game. He's been scoring a lot of scores from deep. Middle East have to get tight on him now.
1 point game.
Can change so quickly, as you said, Jerome.
Yeah, it's mad. Even in a short game like this. Flick of the wrists, and that's gone over as well.
It's a big score. I think that's Peter again over there in the red helmet. Peter Hegarty.
Yeah, I was looking at the other number 2. Jerry Fennelly's just gone off. He's a green helmet.
Big hit.
Clash of the ash and clash of the bodies in the middle of the field, and it's given to Australasia against your number 11, Owen McGrath.
Owen felt that was a fair shoulder, but referee thought differently, I guess. You could hear it from all the way up here.
I know. So 21 plays 19, so 2 points in it.
Yeah, Aidan O'Flynn is straight in front of the goal here. He should be able to take care of it. There is a strong wind in his face.
Did we not say that a minute ago?
This is a bit more straightforward, I would say. No, he's thrown it in. There's no free.
Ah, right. It was just because of 2. Yeah, you say you were right. It wasn't a foul. I didn't think it was either, mind you. So it remains a 2-point game. Just got a message from the referee in the last game. Hold on, we'll see if this goes over.
This is Owen's 3rd attempt, and 3rd time lucky for Owen. Yep, great score, Owen Riley, Leishman.
Goalkeeper gets a point. And point at one end, pointed the other, surely. Oh, has he missed it?
He's
Oh,
pulled it left.
missed it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that could be a big miss. That could be a big miss.
That was so easy. There was nobody came near me. He was in loads of space. Maybe that was the problem. Think about it too much.
Possibly.
Over the shoulder. Great effort. He's not got it. It's wide as well.
Yeah, Peter Garrity's been absolutely on fire. I think that's his first wide of the day.
These boys are starting to slack. I think they've had a tough week. Yeah, the referee from the last game, he sent me a message there and he just said, OMG. Yeah, that one will go down in history.
He'll remember that one.
Yeah, I think we all will.
Owen's going for it again.
He is.
Got the feel of it. Oh, what a score. What a score.
2 in a row from the goalkeeper.
Owen Riley, man from Abbey Leaks. Hurls at Abu Dhabi Nafina.
We're going to have to bring in a new rule just for him. You can't score from the goalkeeper. Brings it to 120 to 213. Gonna have to add that up for you. 23 from Middle East, Australasia 19. 4-point game again, and Middle East have just pushed out again.
Yeah, that was a key couple of minutes for Middle East, to be honest, because.
Oh, what a ball! It could be a goal, must be a goal. Oh, what a finish! What a finish! What a pass, and what a catch, and what a finish! It's Shane O'Regan, Watergrass Hill from Cork, and he plays with Gary Owen out in Australia, and that was class. Brilliant pass, brilliant take, and brilliant finish. This game just keeps giving and giving. Unbelievable. We've now had 4 goals and 34 points, and it's only 15 minutes each way. These guys have put on an exhibition.
Unbelievable scoring. Back to the 2-point game. I was just about to say how Middle East weathered the storm there, but now it's right back in the thick of the action again. 2 points is nothing. Yeah, that was a very tidy finish, to be fair.
It really was. I wonder who the pass came from, actually. I wonder, was it his clubmate in both countries, Sean O'Leary, number 7? That would have been nice. I don't think it was, but it would have been nice.
They'd have an understanding. The clouds are gathering again. It seems to always be grey clouds when I come over to you, Jerome. I hope that's not a sign.
Oh, stop. I was thinking that Kevin Heatherton from Crave Kieran might have been related to Niamh Heatherton. She plays her Camogie, I think, for St Vincent's, and she plays her ladies football out of Clontarf. She plays for Dublin Ladies. They're playing in the All-Ireland semi-final tomorrow, and it is. Somebody's just confirmed that. So
there you go.
Famous family there.
Yeah.
And Derek Dunn has given us that. Thanks for that, Derek.
I'm sure Kevin will be at that tomorrow.
I can't remember. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's in Thurles. It's in Thurles. I'm sure he'll get down to it. That one's gone wide.
Yeah, they've missed a couple that they'll be disappointed if they don't come out the right side. They look back on those couple of chances. Australasia.
It's gone miserable again here. Not the wind so much as the rain now driving in from the left. Everything seems to come up the foil from Strabane direction.
I'm getting the brunt of it here, Jerome. You're okay?
Oh no, sorry about that. And is that over? That looks inside to me. Hold on. The referee has actually said
it's a line ball for Australasia, I believe. Back to
go way back here.
By the corner flag, yeah.
So 22 plays 24. Middle East lead by 2. The cameraman is putting the rain cover on.
Some people argue 2 points is a worse lead than 1.
I don't know. In the last game, if they'd have taken that penalty, they would have been 2 up. They would have, maybe, coulda, shoulda. It's easy to say up here. That one's gone all through to the goalkeeper, and this is a short one for him. This is an easy one for him. He's going for a hat-trick. There was never any doubt he was going for it. And has he got it? Of course he has.
Got it. Well on. It's the 3rd point for Owen Riley.
Owen Riley's going for top scorer. And it's 25 now, plays 22. 3-point lead. Is there another goal in Australasia? They've got 3 already.
Ball in. Just too much on that one. McMullen's just trying to gather. Couldn't just get there. Not sure where we are on the clock, Jerome, but we're...
The only good thing about the weather, Robbie, is that it changes every few minutes.
Skies are clearing already.
Yeah, I can't see the clock because the monitor's smashed, and that one's gone over the bar though, so I don't think there's long left.
Back to 2 points.
Can't be, but back to a 2-point game. Rain is miserable coming in now. 3-14, that is 23, 122 is 25. 2-point lead for Middle East, and that's gone really, really deep. Too deep. gone wide. Riley wasn't trying to score that time, just trying to set something up, but it didn't work.
He was looking for Mick Mullins. He's a good fielder of the ball.
Now, Australasia, have they got a goal in them? They need the ball first. Middle East looking to get their first title of the day. Number 10 for Middle East is Nathan Unwin. And has that one gone over to make it a 3-point game? It has, and it's from Jack Bruton.
Yeah. Yeah, Owen McGrath did very well to get out of trouble there in the middle, popped it out to Unwin, and then out to Jack Bruton and over the bar. Lovely score.
Australasia need a goal. Keeper comes out and wins it. Riley. Oh, and he took a stick there, a hurl there to the arm, and that was a sore one. But the free had already been given, a free in. And Riley, he'll be all right. Hurlers.
Yeah, he's tough. He's up again.
It's only a big lump of tree whacking off your arm.
That's all.
Big trunk. Three points in it.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be thinking goal yet. They'll probably just tap this one over.
Well, we haven't got the
yellow
clock
card
at this point, but you know, I think the referee could be saying, well, this is it.
Is he throwing it in as for retaliation? I think he could be, you know, for that foul on the goalkeeper.
Oh, that might be it, yeah.
And he's booked.
Oh, no, he
he's
hasn't.
given the free.
No, he hasn't. He's given a free in.
He's booked the Australasian.
I don't think he saw that, because he'd already made the decision and was looking away from it. They have to go for goal indeed, and he's gone low, and it's blocked by the goalkeeper. I thought he was hurt. He's not hurt. He's tough.
It's a big
and
play.
He wants to win it, and it's going to be a free out, I think.
Yeah.
The referee indeed is blown. He's given advantage.
Free.
But it is last chance saloon for Australasia.
Yeah, Gillian Tracy, some great defending there.
Would he go for it from here?
I think he might. He'll certainly go long.
Needs a towel now for the
yeah.
hurl, but wouldn't put it past him at all. Scored 3. Sure, that's
all over.
Oh, it doesn't matter. The ref's already blown the final whistle. I think it might have gone over, but it doesn't matter. And Middle East have won this hurling open final to win the Owenbeg Cup, and it means that they are not going to go through the whole finals day without a cup, which would have been the first time that had ever happened. But they have beaten Australasia, who have lost for the first time today. So it's all evening out a little bit, and Robbie, you're a happy man.
Yeah, we needed that one, to be honest, Jerome. It's a big win for us.
Just for pure pride.
Look, pride is all we have at this stage, and a trophy, thankfully. It was an absolute exhibition of hurling. 123 to 314 and half an hour hurling is just phenomenal stuff. The standard on show there from those lads, from both sides, was incredible.
Trying to add it up, that's 41 scores. Am I right? 41 scores in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And not only was there 41 scores, not only was it a high number, the quality of scores. I mean, we had a sideline going over the bar, and we had goalkeepers putting over at least 3 points, and we had brilliant goals. I mean, fantastic.
Yeah. No, it's big. The lads will be relieved with that one, to get that one on the board. The manager, Wes Morrissey, he's Patrick's role man in Limerick. He was actually managing the team 3 years ago or 4 years ago in Waterford as well. So that's his second World Games managerial crown.
What was his name, sorry?
Wes Morrissey.
Oh yeah, Wes Morrissey from Patrick's
the famous Patrick's Well Club in Limerick, and Tiernan Connolly from Connolly and Armagh, joint manager with him. So the boys will be delighted.
Not so famous for hurling.
Well, if you're in Armagh, maybe it's famous.
No, Calevy's famous for Stevie from Callevy, Stephen McDonald, the footballer, but not known for hurling in Callevy, but maybe now.
Now Tiernan is putting it on the map, maybe, with that one.
What was that famous quote by Micheál Maraharta? So Tiernan Connolly in Qatar, but from Callevy.
Neither hurling stronghold.
That's right. Well, maybe the boys in Qatar would argue about that now as well.
Yeah.
And Wes Morrissey as well. Yeah. And the other side, Australasia, let's give their coaches a mention too. Brian Vaughan from Tip, he's a manager, and Ronan Coffey and Paul Barron, both Kilkenny men. I think Liam McCarthy, or not Liam McCarthy, Larry, that'd be him. I think it's easy to get them mixed up.
Yeah.
He is going to present the trophy here, and it is the Owenbeg Cup for the Hurling Open final, and it is Middle East. Who's the captain?
The captain for the Middle East team is Dermot Murphy. He's a Waterford man, Dubai Celts, and he hurls, his home club is the Nair 4 Mile Water in Waterford. So big day for Dermot. Hurled very well. He was back in full backline there, played really well.
Absolutely. And well done to the officials as well. The referee was Liam Gordon. And the rain has now stopped.
It's eased off now, yeah.
One more final to come. and it will be the men's international Division 1. Really looking forward to that one, actually. Sean McDermotts. And you're looking forward to seeing the French, and there's a lot of noise in the background there. I was looking over and thinking, God, there's a lot of support here from Middle East. The French have already started.
Well, if anybody's thinking of tuning out of YouTube, I'd encourage them to stay on for this next game. It's the final one of the day. And
Thibaut has just messaged, showtime for France now. You think they're looking forward to this?
Absolutely. They're the one team that have really lit up Derry all week, this French team, both on and off the field. And no end of quality in their football as well. They played. I watched them yesterday in their semi-final. They played very well. They're playing a team from Warwickshire. Is it Sean McDermott, a club from Warwickshire, who of course will be out to get their own piece of silverware. But I think most of the neutrals are certain for this French team.
If I had to ask you for a player of the match there, who would it be?
There's a couple of contenders. I mean, from Australasia, Kevin Heatherton played quite well. He got some great scores. Aidan Flynn was sharp. Would I say for herself in goal, Owen Riley was really solid, got 3 points. But for me, I'd have to say Peter Hegarty was on fire, the Clonmacalahi man, Dubai Celts. He got points from all angles. He was excellent. So for me, I'd say Peter Hegarty, man of the match. But there was good performance all over the field from both teams.
Brilliant. Robbie, thanks a million today. You really helped us out here in the commentaries all day, and you finally got your reward.
Got reward. We can enjoy the night now.
Brilliant. Thanks a million. I'll let you go, and we will take a break, but only, I'd say, for about a minute, because the captains are out for the next game. So we'll play in a few adverts from the FRS recruitment people, and we'll be right back with the last final of the day. Welcome to the last live stream of the day, 9 of 9. The band is ready on the far side for the parade. It really is a carnival atmosphere at these FRS Recruitment World GAA Games finals. This is the last game of a mad but brilliant week. And have we saved the best to last? It's Sean McDermotts from Birmingham in England in the Men's International Division 1 final. And they are up against France Blue. They've had to separate the French teams into different colours. There's that many of them here. And the atmosphere that they are creating today and all week has just been exceptional. It's just been fantastic. They've brought tremendous colour and excitement and passion and singing and noise, as you can hear. And I definitely wouldn't like to be anybody from Sean McDermott's as well, but Thomas Monteith is with me. Thomas, what are these French boys like?
They're a tough side.
No, I mean the crack, I mean the atmosphere.
They're alright. The boys are used to the noise.
Really?
Always is.
Your guys are used to playing in this sort of noise, come on, I don't believe you.
Always. Doesn't affect them ever.
They'll probably sing their own anthem here. They haven't had any anthems yet, but they probably will. I had you down as number 6, so what's happened? You're on crutches.
Yeah, done my ankle in the semi-final against Australia.
Oh.
So, first 30 seconds, first ball of the game.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, first ball of the game.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Yeah, no good.
So it's for the Liam Hegarty Cup. Liam Hegarty was a great GAA stalwart in Philadelphia and in the United States of America, and this cup has been named after him. And he would have loved this at the World Games finals in this amazing atmosphere. The French are singing their hearts out. What a fantastic atmosphere. I'll try to get their names right. I do have a French co-commentator for the second half, but we'll start with the easy ones now. We'll start with Sean McDermott. So these are your lads. So Thomas Connolly, Dowling in goals number 1. Tell me a wee bit about him.
He's not the number 1. We've got Dan Hallan in goal for number 1.
Oh, don't tell me this. Don't tell me they've mucked around with their numbers.
Yeah, sorry to
right.
bear
Well, I'm
news.
glad you're here, but I don't know. They were all told to stick the numbers. So 1 is Dan Hallan in goals, right?
Yeah.
You tell me then.
So we've got number 1. We've got Dan Hallan in goal.
Yeah.
Good shot stopper. Good distribution.
Yep. Well, no, go through the numbers now.
We got
I'm panicking now about the numbers.
Number 3
yeah.
is Declan O'Brien. Declan. He's
You're joking. So that's wrong as well.
Yeah.
Declan O'Brien is not wearing 8, he's wearing 3.
Yeah.
Keep going.
We've got Niall Gilbride is number 9. I think that should be right.
Nope. He's supposed to be wearing 10. Great. Keep going.
Ryan Bennett is number 13.
Ryan Bennett, he was supposed to be wearing 5. Keep going.
We've got Chris Hayden as number 12.
No, he was supposed to be wearing 9. Right. I'm writing these in, so we'll try and get them
We've
right.
got Liam Gilbride is number 7. He's replaced.
You've just told me Niall Gilbride is 9.
Yeah.
And Liam Gilbride, where's he?
Number 7.
He's not there at all.
Oh.
Liam Gilbride?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't have him. I didn't even have his name, but he's 7. Is he related to Niall?
Yeah, they're set of brothers.
Okay.
We've
Pierce,
got
Pierce McMenamin is supposed to be wearing 2. I think. We're going to have the national anthem. We'll pause. The Irish national anthem. I wonder, will the French sing their own national anthem? Allez le bleu is the most popular message we're getting on the live chat. They certainly are talking a good game. I'll try to go through their team in a second, and Thomas is just going to tell me what number Paddy Bennett is wearing.
He's number 10. Paddy Bennett.
He's 10.
Yeah.
And John Hussey?
He is number 4, I believe.
Right. And Fionn O'Brien?
Number 8.
And Sean Harkin,
Number 6.
6, right. Thank you, Birmingham, for totally messing up my notes and not sticking to any numbers. Interesting punch clear by the French goalkeeper.
That's the Sean McDermotts goalkeeper.
Oh, sorry, Sean McDermott's goalkeeper, yeah. That may have gone over, though. First point of the game to France in the first minute. And, of course, the cheer goes up from Les Bleus. I'll try their team. We have Bruno in goals. De Rocher, it looks like. 2 is Joris Besson. 3, Tony Hersey. 4, Paul Pauluen Royal. 5, Arnaud Vitre. 6, Baptiste Lézing. 7, Jean-Baptiste Bouglouin. I'll go with 8, Alain Allard. 9, Mathieu Maisonneuve. 10, Lillian, I don't know, Heroyan. 11, Mickey Bonnet. 12, Jean Tisserand. And 13, Pierre Guéry. That's my best O-level French. I go back that far. 1 point to 0 for France Blue. Sorry. What are you saying, Thomas?
I don't think I'd have been able to pronounce them any better either.
Well, I'll just make a stab at it and no one will know any different then. Oh, we have a lot of French viewers though who might know different, but they're just going to concentrate in the game here, I think. Allez Baptiste. Allez les Bleus. Every time I look down, that's the message. Good luck to Max though. Bring it home, says Anthony Gillerin. So it's Sean McDermott's in the green. Playing from right to left. The rain has been pelting down the last 10 minutes. Thankfully, it's just stopped. And the pitch is obviously going to be extremely wet, but makes for an exciting game, I'd say. The French have lit up this place all week. They've had so many teams and so many players, and they've really, really enjoyed their week, and we've enjoyed having them on board. But the man on my left here, Thomas Monteith, is saying, I don't care about all them French guys. We just want to win this and bring this home for our club to Birmingham.
It's the only way you can think going into these.
Sorry?
It's the only way you can think going into these type of games.
True, yeah. Have you, what is your record in World Games? What is this? Is this as far as you've gone, or have you won one?
I think we entered one the previous tournament and got to the semis. So we're doing better already being here, but we're not here to participate.
So until you were injured in the first 8 seconds of the game yesterday, how was it going for you?
Yeah, we all had a solid tournament. We all was focused, confirmed everything we wanted to be doing, and then decided to try and spin. Ankle stuck in the grass.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a tough tackle going in. Referee gives advantage. Could still be a point. It's gone to the left, I think, but he did play advantage, and now he's going to give it. So the free will be from the same spot, and the referee explaining to the French player. And the effort came in from your number 3, Declan O'Brien. So tell me a bit about these lads. Are they all first generation, second generation? Are they all English born? What are they?
We're all English born. All our parents were all Irish.
Oh, of course, it's international one we're talking about, so you all have to be.
Yeah, all homegrown. But
and how long have you all been playing? Is it all your lives, or?
It all ranges. Some of the lads picked it up at 10, some of the lads picked it up at 7.
I mean, I've seen you guys at the likes of the ABCs for years, so a lot of lads have played over there. Your club's always at that, so I guess that's been a big feeder for your club.
Yeah, always is. It's always a tough tournament to enter.
Niall Gilbride for Sean McDermott, puts it over. Levels the scores at 1 point each. Gets a round of applause from Thomas, who would much prefer to be out there.
Yeah. Heartbreaking watching the lads warm up.
Yeah. A world final. And you'd love to play on this pitch. Great stadium.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm making it worse.
Yeah. Rubbing it in.
Sorry. Referee is Enda McFeely, by the way. And France blue in the blue. 1 point each. The wind, I think, is completely dropped, so that's no advantage. Few players going down, and the referee has given that as a free in against the Sean McDermott's number 9, Niall Gilbride. So he must have done something to his opponent there, sent him to the ground, and the referee said that was more than just a little bit of coming together. That's a free in, and that's a cheap one. That's an easy one.
Yep.
France go back into the lead.
Pointless score to give away.
Goalkeeper.
Dan Hallahan.
Yeah, I have to keep down looking at my notes and I get so confused now because
Yeah.
the numbers are all over the place, but I remember you told me that. So it's not Connell Dowling. What number is Connell Dowling then?
He's number 11.
Ah. Well, there's a 1 in it.
Yeah, halfway
Two
there.
1s in it. It's been a great day. Have you watched any of the finals or were you just with your own team?
We watched the Canada-Charlotte final.
That's a good effort, sorry. Lovely finish
Brilliant
there
score
by
by
the number
Finn.
8, Fionn O'Brien.
Yeah.
Good score. He just turned and swiveled there on his left and
Oh.
drilled it. What a player.
Come on, Paddy.
So sorry, what have you seen or what do you think of the finals? It's gonna be
He's gone for it again.
good. He is. No, he didn't get it. Did you see the ladies' final a couple of games
Yes,
ago?
we watched the Canada-Charlotte final.
What do you think?
It was good standard.
Are you
Not
always
too
one
much of
for
a
the
fan of this.
understatement?
Yeah.
It
Not too much
wasn't
of a
really
fan
the
of
standard,
the,
it was the excitement.
Yeah, the golden goal,
Yeah,
the thrill of that.
it was madness. And have you enjoyed the week?
Yeah, it's been a brilliant week. Well looked after.
So has it been about the crack for you or are you here to win?
No, we're here to win, unfortunately.
I mean all week, not just today. I mean, was the whole idea to come here for the experience or?
No, we always had it in our heads. We're coming here to win. We're not coming here to take part.
Overcarrying given against France Blue. 2 points each.
We played them in the groups and it was just as tough.
How did that finish?
Sean McDermotts win by 1.
Just a point.
Yeah.
Oh, he went in almost recklessly there, I have to say. Over the
Complete
ball.
accident.
Yeah, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt with the conditions.
Yeah.
Free out, referee didn't make too much of it. I don't know about you, I mean, you're a young fella, what age are you?
20.
And so you're watching these French guys. Do you find it hard to believe that these guys, I mean, the way they're playing there, if I told you they're not French and just they're a club from down the road here, you'd maybe think they are because they're very handy on the ball, they know what they're doing and they look like Gaelic footballers.
Yeah. It was the same in the first game. They move it well. They move it fast, play it off the shoulder. We're always looking for the overload, but
But
the
I
lads
guess
are well drilled.
there's similarities, I guess, because you're in Birmingham and there's not like a load of Gaelic football over there either.
There is a bit. It's a growing sport. There's always good competition in Birmingham for us.
And you travel around playing Manchester, Liverpool, London.
Yeah, when we get the chance.
So tell me a bit more about these lads in your team now. Where are they all from? What do they do? Are they all young fellas or what are they?
There's a good mix. It's a good team. We've got some older lads that have played it for years in the senior level, and we've got some young ones coming through that are knocking on the door to get on the squad.
Well, who are the golden oldies then?
Number 9, Huggle Royd. He's played it for years. He's a brilliant midfielder. We've got Liam Gilbride, who's his older brother. He's played it for just as long. We've got Ryan Bennett. He's fresh off an injury.
I'm trying to work out who just won that free. You're number 2?
Michael Mannion.
Oh, that's Michael Mannion. I
Yeah.
don't have that name. I'm going to write that in now. Michael Mannion,
Yeah, Michael Mannion.
number 2. And what number is Luke McMenamin?
He is. As soon as he turns around.
Okay. Keep an eye on Niall Gilbride in the meantime because he's.
Luke,
It's drama in the ladies. They're having the game for the first while, 3 points to 2. Maybe it'll be one of those games that's going to light up in the last 5 minutes.
I hope for my sake it doesn't.
No. Oh, it's Mannion again, number 2. Yes! Well, we're not going to wait until the last 5 minutes because Michael Mannion has just delivered and he's gone straight off on the far side. He says, that's my job done for now. Brilliant goal. And it's Sean McDermott's getting the first goal of the game. And it's 1-3 to 2 points. Great finish, Thomas. You know he's capable of that?
Yeah. Left or right, Mannion's always there. He's been working on that one. He learned that one from me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Good tackle one.
I was going to say it might have silenced the French, but it hasn't.
No silence in there.
Number 7 is Liam Gilbride for Sean McDermotts, and number 10 is Paddy Bennett. 12 right out on this side. Chris Hayden. Another free. And the French giving away a few cheap frees of their own. There was one over carrying, and it put in a few tackles here. They're giving up quite a few frees, and Sean McDermotts are making them pay. Number 6, Lezin for France has gone off. Fresh legs coming in. And Niall Gilbride looks like he fancies this one. It's quite close to the sideline, a bit further out than his previous one, but he got the range the last time. Has he got it this time? Yep. That's really close, the referee and the umpires say yes. Just crept in at the near post and takes it to 1-4-2. It was 3 points to 2, and the Birmingham team have just edged out a lead now, and they lead by 5.
Marking really well, the lads are, leaving no space.
Yeah, they're pressing on them all the time, aren't they?
Yeah. Well drilled. Doing what they're told for once.
Oh, nice ball inside. That could have been a goal chance. Straight through to the goalkeeper, Bruno. This is Mika Bonnet, number 11.
It's a brilliant tackle.
Turned over. And Gilbride, the man you were talking about, a stalwart. And this is the number 7. Gilbride, the other Gilbride, Liam Gilbride. They're starting to get into their groove now, Sean McDermott, and they're starting to enjoy this, you feel?
Yeah. Keeping the ball, just like we've been told.
Yeah, they're just being patient and just stretching the French all over the place.
Heartbreaking to not be a part, but you can't help be happy watching them play so well.
Yeah. Oh, they're giving it away there. Straight to Besson.
Straight back into it.
French get it. Number 3 takes over, Hersey. Oh, he goes for the big ball over the top. Doesn't quite get there. You can see what he was trying to do. There was a run in there, but it was intercepted rather easily in the end for Sean McDermott. He might punish him, but that one in turn has been intercepted at the other end. Number 12 is Tisserand. Slippy conditions and the ball just knocked out of his arms there. French getting a little bit frustrated. Just the 2 points on the board, and Sean McDermott's in control of this game.
Playing tremendous.
Now you're not going for the understatement. Now you're going for the overstatement. But yeah, no, to be fair, but you're happy. They're playing really well. They are in control, aren't they?
French fans still singing.
Yeah. As you said, they won't stop no matter what. Did you meet anyone from any other countries, or are you chatting to any other people from any other clubs? Any crack with them during the week?
Yeah, we had a few teams in our group that were really nice opposition. We had a Glacier White, cracking group of lads. They're number 8, brilliant footballer.
Yeah.
We had a tough affair with the Argentinians, but
oh yeah,
nothing but a bit of passion.
Yeah. It's been good fun. All right, well, thanks, Thomas, for that for the first half. We're going to leave it there. It's 1-4-2 points. We'll see if France can come back in the second half. We'll be back in about a minute or 2 at the most.
Here's a few home truths for you. Near Knock, people are seeing things again. Castle Bar has a remote working pub. In Furbo, they're doing 9 to 5 here and 1 to 2 here. Leitrim is just the one traffic light. Plenty of spirit, though. And Salins has more trains, schools, and decent coffee than ever before. Only FRS knows these things because we have people all over Ireland. So whether you're looking for people or looking for work, ask us. Here's a few home truths for you. In Shannon, they're making pacemakers work. In Fairview, they're making bicycles work. In Waterford, they're growing companies and veggies. Dingle has the best after-work pints. So does Glasnevin and Westport. Grange Castle has a film scene. And Trim has a this scene. Only FRS knows these things because we have people all over Ireland. So whether you're looking for people or looking for work, ask us.
The French are on their feet. They are trying to lift their team for the second half. Is there a big comeback in Les Bleus? Well, we have one of their players who isn't able to play this weekend because he did his ACL 3 months ago. Stephen Hegarty. Stephen, you're very welcome. You don't sound French.
Hi there. No, actually, no, my dad is from Kerry, but I was born in France myself, always lived there, and started playing Gaelic football in France 3 years ago.
So you've never lived in Ireland?
Never, no.
Oh, okay. And you're the secretary of the French GAA?
That's right, yeah. So I do that on top of being a player. I'm also involved in the French Federation, yeah.
So tell me about your dad and that connection. What's his name and where is he from exactly in Kerry?
Yeah, that's right. So his name is Dennis Hegarty, and he grew up in Kerry and played a bit of Gaelic football himself, but then moved to another country pretty quickly. So I'm just getting back into it and getting back into the family.
Excellent. There's a nice score at the start of the second half for Sean McDermotts. So from what you've seen in the first half, the English team very organised, aren't they?
No, that's true, yeah. So that's not the start we wanted. But I'm sure the guys will give everything in the second half. So it's a team that we have actually played in the group stage. We lost by 2 points. But yeah, we're making a lot of mistakes so far and giving like easy balls away and too many fouls as well.
Is that the conditions partly, do you think, to blame, or tiredness, or just the opposite? Oh, that's a great ball over the top, nearly worked out. Sorry.
I would say a bit of both, actually. It's true. It's like a 4-day competition or 5-day competition, actually. So yeah, you can feel the bodies are starting to be tired.
I know, I'm a bit tired myself standing here talking all day, but it's been an amazing day. Have you seen any of the games?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I got to see a few of the games just before ours, and I was impressed, by the level of some teams and hurling especially.
Yeah, it really was fantastic. But never mind the standard, the attitude, the full-blooded endeavour of just everybody here to do their very, very best. I mean, it's a fantastic event.
No, that's exactly it. So we're happy we've got like a big support here. So we've actually got 200 players from France across like 15 teams here in Derry. So it's good to be able to count on them and their support.
It must be the biggest from a European team.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's the biggest from any country, actually. Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's a statement, isn't it? That France, out of all the countries at the World Games, out of 93 teams who are here, you have the most players attending. That's incredible.
That's right, yeah. So the interest is growing, for Gaelic football. So there's like hurling is starting. So we've got like our first ever French hurling team that competed as well in Derry this year.
Wow. And apart from that, hold on, we have to watch because Sean McDermotts are ruining the party here for you. And the one thing I've noticed is, a lot of your players here, and I know this sounds really patronising, but I've watched a lot of foreign Gaelic football over the years, and you guys look like Gaelic footballers. They're accomplished. They know how to play. They know how to hold on to the ball. They're passing around. There's you see the odd time like someone doing a solo from a team maybe at the World Games or at some event, and it might go way above their head or that kind of thing, but they're all really comfortable on the ball. Why is that?
Yeah, that's right. So that would be due to the fact that we've got like a lot of collective sports such as soccer, rugby, handball, European handball, and basketball, in which France does really well. And the Gaelic football would be kind of a mix of all that, and so this is why we're used to playing like collective sports, and we know how to be organized. Our guys are actually fairly small in comparison to most of our opponents here, but we kind of
say that. I noticed that in the first half, physically.
That's right. So we try to compensate, with speed and movement, and hopefully that's what we can do in the second half, because we badly need it now.
Yeah, it's a long way back. And
Definitely.
it's a pity because the crowd is so invested in it. It's a pity, really, that it's a bit one-sided at the minute, but they've good heart and they're going to keep going to the end.
Yeah, trust my boys, to keep going until the end and to fight.
And where are these lads from?
So they're part of 6 clubs, mainly the biggest clubs in France. So there would be 3 lads from Paris who are the French champions. There would be a few ones from Nantes as well, and Clermont.
Well, let's
and
go through them. Your goalkeeper, Bruno de Rocher.
Yeah, so Bruno plays for Liffré in Brittany, and he's from the same team actually as our national team coach, Olivier Kowarski. Then you've got number 2, Joris, who's from Clermont. You've got Tony Hersey from Paris, Paul Ewen from Nantes, Arnaud as well from Nantes, Baptiste from Bordeaux, Jean-Baptiste, another one from Bordeaux, Alain and Mathieu from Nantes in the midfield. And in the half-forward positions, we've got Lilian from Paris, Jean from Paris as well. And up front, you've got Mika from Clermont and Pierre from a smaller club called Angers. Yeah.
All right, so he's the only one from that club.
That's right, yeah.
Cool. And Paris Gales, are they still called Paris Gales?
That's right, yeah. So that was the first club that was founded in France, so back in 1995 by Irish expats. But in France, it's mainly locals actually that play the game. So I would say there's less than 10% of the French players playing in France who are actually Irish, yeah.
Well, Florian Tiago on YouTube chat says Stephen has a very beautiful voice.
Yeah, so that's the chairman of our club, so he might be biased a bit.
Yeah, but it's that thing where your dad's from Kerry, you were brought up in France, so you have a mixture of an accent, really.
Exactly, yeah, that's what everyone says.
Bertrand is a bit surprised. He says, is it Stephen Hegarty commentating? So people are a bit surprised, but enjoying it as well. Lots of great comments coming in. Still saying Allez Le Bleu and Up Le Bleu, even though the game isn't going too well for them. But a huge crowd. I mean, there's 600 devices online are tuned into this game.
Yeah, so hopefully most of them are from France.
Oh, what a ball. Goalkeeper did well. Bruno came out there.
Well done, Bruno.
He's been good. I've been watching him this week. It must be incredible for these lads to come and play this amount of football over 5 days.
That's true. Yeah, that's definitely not something we're used to in France. We would play a game every 3 weeks or every month, So those guys really got prepared for this event.
And how did the guys feel when they were announced as players for this event? Is it a big accolade?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So France teams are been doing pretty well. So back in 2016 we got to the final, and that was in Croke Park, and that definitely brought interest to the sport. And now, being able to be part of the French Gaelic football team is a major achievement. Yeah.
So the World Games has really helped you develop and push things on.
Definitely, yeah, because you get to another level, play against better players that you will play in the national league. So yeah, you definitely gain experience in those kind of games.
I suppose it's like if I'm Irish and there's a French game and they say you can play in Parc de France.
That's right. Well, hopefully one day that will happen, but I don't see that coming right now.
No, I mean, if there was a French sport that I was to come as an Irish person, it would be like me going to France and getting to play in the top stadium to play in Croke Park.
Yeah, I know, it's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I mean, to have that opportunity.
I'm also thinking if you're a Kerry man or your dad is from Kerry and you get to play in Croke Park maybe and he didn't.
Possibly, yeah. Hopefully, yeah, that will happen one day.
And looking at the team again, your lads there, what do they all do? I mean, what are these lads? Who are these lads? What do they do for a living and that kind of thing?
Oh, they can be anything, so, you've got sports teachers. We got kind of a few PE teachers. You'd have like engineers as well. Really like a real mix, a wide range of of professional backgrounds. Yeah.
But they love the crack, I'm sure, as well.
That's right. Yeah. So that's what they loved about the sport. So the way in Ireland it works, you kind of start playing Gaelic football, and then you can choose to make a professional career in rugby or in soccer. In France, it's actually the other way around. So you kind of get fed up of soccer, the atmosphere around it, or you get too many knocks in rugby, and you just come to Gaelic football and enjoy yourself. Yeah.
That's a great point from Niall Gilbride. We've been talking about France, but St. Sean McDermotts have just been getting on with the business, and that was a nice point from him. Takes it to 1-7-2, and they've kept France scoreless in the second half, and they've just been tagging along and controlling this game. And there's the rain coming once more down on us. Sure, why not bring another little bit right at the end of this amazing day. It's been so weird, Stephen, weather-wise, because we had sunshine at one time. You were in a t-shirt, and then you have the rain gear on. And the games have just been amazing, and that's unfortunate. It's just screwed off his boot to the right, and that's partly because of the wind. The wind is coming from left to right all day, and you're up quite high here, and it's been playing havoc with some players, and it's just been the strangest of days. It's had just about everything in it.
That's it, yeah. So it's been like that the whole week, so we kind of got used to it now.
Yeah. Nobody seemed to mind, though. Nobody complained. And
no, that's it. No, it's great to be part of this kind of event, So
what's been the best bit for you?
Sorry?
What's been the best thing
I guess,
about it?
Yeah, making it to the final, really, that's what the kind of games you want to be played for.
For you personally, is there any moments, funny bits, or, there's maybe a goal here for you! They've got a goal out of nothing. Soccer style finish from the French, and they've gone to 1-2. Who scored it, Stephen?
So, I think was it number 8? I think it was Mika Bonnet.
Well, they caught Sean McDermotts there, and the rain may be piling down here at the end of this wonderful day, but the French supporters have got something to sing about now.
That's right. That's exactly what they need to come back into the game. So hopefully they can get a few points or even another goal now.
Yeah, but look at that kick out. It went all the way through to the other keeper because of the wind. So they're playing into the wind and into the rain. It's asking a lot.
No, true. Yeah, it won't be an easy comeback, but they have to give it all now. There's nothing to lose, so it's now or never.
Well, if they pull this out, this will be one of the greatest escape acts. And they are coming together. Oh, he's just put it to the left, and he's put it wide. Oh my goodness, that rain is the nastiest rain we've had all day, and we've had some nasty rain, and Stephen's having to put his hood up. It's crazy. Crazy weather. For the middle of July, the middle of summer. I think it's a bit hotter in France at the moment.
Oh, it depends actually. Maybe in the south of France, but in the north of France, we were told by our relatives that it's not that good either. So,
wow.
Maybe still better than this though.
Yeah, and considering it was over 40 in some places in Spain and Italy, crazy. You could do with a little bit of that. But, oh my goodness, that rain is now really piling. That's terrible. It's gone down my arm. Oh well, we're nearly there. I'm using my notes pad to try and protect me. France trying, but Sean McDermott's on. He's going for a goal from there, and it might even reach all the way. Oh, it's gone wide. Thought it might have gone in. Just at the end of this game, 1-7-2, and the keeper well out of his goals, but they did not capitalise. The French will try once more. Number 10, Lillian involved, and 11 is Mika, who we think got the goal. Well, they are calling for it in the forwards, just saying, get it up here.
That's it, yeah. We need to push forward now.
Well, they are.
Come on, Arno.
A point will do.
Well done.
That's fantastic,
yeah,
Stephen.
Yeah, well done. Well done, guys.
Absolutely. With that rain and wind driving in their faces, that is a great response against this strong team, and they have shown great heart here. One 1-7-3 now. They couldn't, could they?
I'm sure they can. I'm sure.
Kick out from Dan Hallahan for Sean McDermott, but the man out in front is Pierre Guret. Or what's the referee blowing for? Off the ground. Little things like that have sort of let you down a bit.
No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. We can't make those type of mistakes, especially now.
Not long left. Sean McDermotts from England. Birmingham and England in the green. Looking like they might see this out. Look at the commitment there by your number 13, Gurey, trying to get back to block, sliding along the wet. Oh, that would have ended it, but your keeper made a great save. Bruno De Roche, terrific save. That would have been curtains, but he stood up well.
Yeah, he's keeping us into the game. Bruno is doing really well.
And what is it about the support that you have that is so together, and that they love the singing and that they support all of the teams? They really have been the best spirit as well as being the biggest numbers here.
No, so that's right. That's the way Gaelic football is played. So we would all meet like in tournaments, and we kind of all know each other because we're only like 1,000 members across the country. So, you know, obviously this is the national team, so everyone kind of gets behind the national team even though they're playing for regional teams themselves.
But say if there was French soccer or rugby, would they have the same atmosphere?
No. So that makes it so different, you know, from Gaelic football.
Nice point. And you know what, Stephen, that makes it a 3-point game.
Exactly,
now,
that's what we want. So yeah, we're back in it. And,
anything can happen.
Yeah, that's it.
By the way, this won't mean anything to people watching, but have you ever been told that you look like Martin Keown?
Oh, a few times actually. I was living in the UK, so that came out quite a few times, yeah.
Are you an Arsenal fan? You must be.
Not at all, actually. I was a Man United fan, so yeah.
Come on.
I'm not sure.
Wenger, Henry, I mean, come on. Petit, Vieira.
That's it. Well, I just don't know why I always got to support like Manchester United, despite all the French players playing for Arsenal.
Right, well, that's you finished working for us. 1-7 to 1-4. Sean McDermott's looking to hold on, but the French have not laid down and gone away. But this may finish it. Oh, he's gone for a cheeky finish. It's gone off the post, and somehow the French survive. So far. Finally, off the post again. Is this one of those ones that's just written in the stars? Because it's hit the post twice and there's still just one goal in it. Is there a goal right at the end?
That's it. So that gives us hope at least, you know. And so yeah, we just need to score like those few points, you know, that will bring us back.
I love the way this guy goes forward. Lillian, he just goes right and left. They need a goal. They're going right at them. They need just one goal. They need something a little bit special though.
Oh, that's a shame there.
Oh, it's been turned over. They certainly have made a game of it. You have to say that.
No, that's it. So
that's a free to France. And it was the number 3, Declan O'Brien, who got penalised. Referee checks his watch. Well, I did ask you, could they? And you said definitely.
Yeah, so
we're nearly out of time.
No. So yeah, that's our chance now.
But sorry, Stephen, I've had enough today. I don't want extra time. You do.
Yeah, I want extra time, and I want to win at the end of the game.
All right. Mika Bonnet. Last chance. 1-7, 1-4. They have to go for goal. How do they find a way through? Will they go short? They do go short. It's a give and go. Go on. Try it. Why not? Trying to barge their way through. The shot comes in. Desperate tackling. Oh, at the back post. They tried to get a boot to it and didn't quite get there. They tried. Oh, the drama.
Yeah, it's kind of a similar game, you know, to the game again, the group stage that we played against them. So we're kind of a few points behind at half-time, but we came back and fought hard. But unfortunately, it was not enough today.
Oh, Stephen, I feel sorry for you. You put in a great effort. You could have laid down there and died easily because St. Dermot's, Sean McDermotts was so far ahead, but you really made a game of it to your credit, and you've been a credit to the competition all week. But it's Sean McDermotts who have won the day. They have came away as the best team, winning 1-7 to 1-4 to win the men's international Division 1 final. And it is the last final, so the last ball kicked was the long one there of an entire week of hundreds and hundreds of games. What a week it has been, and it's finally come to an end. The Liam Hegarty Cup will be going to Birmingham in England. Liam Hegarty was based in Philadelphia, and he was a great worker there for the GAA and for the USA at national level as well. And he would have been delighted to see not only the standard of the game here and that the players were from different countries outside Ireland, but also the support for the teams, and ending the day at the World Games with a special occasion. And you know what, the day just got better and better and better, and it's a credit to everyone. And these World Finals, I mean, you tell me, Stephen, what you think about it.
No, it's a great event, to be honest. So yeah, so I hope like the France team will eventually win it. So that's our second loss, in 2 finals, but it's still nice to be part of it. Yeah.
Maybe next time when you get over that ACL.
Exactly.
So for your team today and those games, and indeed during the week, could you pick out a couple of players for me? Not quite player of the match, but maybe MVP, I think they call it.
Oh, I would definitely go for number 9 from Sean McDermott. He's had a really good tournament. And in terms of our players, yeah, I think Mika Bonnet stood out. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, who for you?
Mika Bonnet. Yeah.
Mika Bonnet. Yeah. And who else for you? Name a couple more.
So it's not easy, I'm sure, because I'm going to see those lads and they might listen back to this.
You don't want to praise them?
No, that's it. No, it was a real collective effort. They did really well, all of them. So I'm really proud of them. So I'm just going to go and join them and congratulate them for their performance.
Let me put it like this. How can France build in this?
So, yeah, hopefully we've got a development squad as well that actually we played against in the quarterfinals, and they gave us a good game. So we need to bring like a bit more players to that team, and this is how it's going to go and keep increasing for the next few years. Yeah.
It's been a terrific week. It really has. Absolutely brilliant. Players out in the middle, and they're going for the obligatory huddle. But I know that there's a cup over there, and I presume it's Larry McCarthy who is going to be presenting the cup. Oh, and the losing French team are going up, and there is the flag for them to run underneath on their way in, and they're going to get a great reception. So much credit to them for the way they continued right to the end in that game. And look at all the players coming out onto the pitch. It'll be hard to know who has lost here. Stephen, are you looking to go down and join all that?
That's right, yes. I'd like to go.
I thought you were, yeah. Oh, well, I can't really deny that to you, so off you go. You go, I'll hold the fort here, but thanks very much.
Thank you so
and
much.
Well done to French GAA.
All right.
So he's going to put his microphone down and he's going to go.
Bye for now.
Thank you. That's Stephen Hegarty. He just can't wait to join in, not the celebrations as such because they didn't win, but the, how would you put it? Well, the celebrations for taking part this week, they do deserve that. They're not losers. They got to the final, and they really are one of the big stories of the week, and they certainly, as Stephen was explaining, the biggest numbers here all week. Lots of teams, lots of players, and the game, it's amazing, isn't it? Growing so well in France, all over the country. We had a French derby earlier on with teams from the southwest and southeast. This team mainly from the north. So it's growing and growing, and of course Brittany has for many years been prospering in Gaelic games, and it's been terrific to watch, and it's coming to fruition here, and it's terrific to see that the World Games as an event has really brought them on, as Stephen was saying as well. And we now await the last winners of the day. Florian says super commentary from Stephen, and the Max enjoyed the coverage. These are on the live chat under the YouTube. Alan says thank you for the live and the comments, as does Kevin Kelly. He said it's been a phenomenal week of GAA, and that's for sure. Thomas Bouton says thanks for broadcasting, and Florian again says bien joué. I think that means good day or great day. Let's go Blues, says Alan. So thank you for taking part with all those comments on the week, and you see the pictures there and you hear the applause, even though we've all got soaked today. World champions from Sean McDermotts in Birmingham. Plenty of support for them as well. Congratulations to the English team, all homegrown in England, as they go up and get the medals. and the cup in there somewhere, and there will be a captain in there. I don't know who the captain is. Maybe they'll have one or two picking it up. But these, the last moments of a marathon day here of finals, 9 finals. We hope you've enjoyed the live stream coverage. We've lost a monitor in the middle of it that was absolutely smashed to bits by a very, very strong gust of wind. But thanks to our cameramen, Kieran McMahon and Sean Connolly, and also to Mark Quinn, MQ Video, running the stream. It's been a marathon, but we hope that we've produced something that the teams will be able to watch over again and inspire them. And thanks to the organisers here as well. They put on a great show. They were here last night and we were here last night setting it all up. There's so much goes into it, and it all at this stage seems very worthwhile. It's been a long week, but a memorable week for the players and for everyone who was at Owenbeg in particular. And then today you thought it couldn't really follow it, but the finals just got better and better, and that epic ladies final will live long in the memory. But many other great highlights today: the All-American game, the All-French game, the Camogie was All-American, and the French was men's football, and the hurling, the exhibition of hurling by Middle East and South and Australasia in the last game was something to behold. Now I'm expecting the cup to be raised any second. It's a long way away from me over on this side, but I don't see any silverware, and I haven't seen any celebration just yet. So where's the cup? Here it is. A round of Championes to finish off the day, and thanks for a last few comments coming in. Anna Marie O'Rourke, who I met a few years ago, she's up in Brittany there, and she says Jerome, and she spells it the right way, the French way. There's an acute and a grave in there. I think that's what you call them. Might be slightly wrong about that, but it's a Jerome. Thanks so much for the commentary. Thank you, Anna Marie, and all the other comments from Eilish Folan and Billy O'Brien and Tara Moriarty and Stephen Toher. Thank you for all of those. Huge crowd on watching all day long, and as I say, it's been a privilege and an honour and a thrill at times. It's been great fun, and although we're all soaked, we don't mind. It's been a great day. It is the end of the 2023 FRS Recruitment GAA World Games Finals and the World Games for another 3 years or 2 years or whatever it's going to be. We hope you've enjoyed it. From us all in Celtic Park and Derry, it's well done, Derry, and it's goodbye.